We are back.
Am I?
With more Great War
And better sounding mics.
Better sounding mic. We are improving as a group. That's it. There's no other improving beyond that. It's just as a group. Everything else.
Wrath,
We are making
Wrath, you were supposed to
strides.
speak there.
No other improvement needed.
No other improvement needed. Just for the group. That's it. That's the only thing that needed. But previously, the lot of you began your R&R. Some of you struggling through some of the realities of what had happened in the previous operation. All of you being invited out to join Ghost in visiting a memorial site for a town that you guys didn't know about that had been destroyed several years back, completely wiped off the map by Gorganian troops, and the resting place of both of Ghost's parents. While there, you were acquainted with a three-headed dragonborn by the name of Callista. Or is it Callisto?
Callista.
Yeah.
I remember my mommy anywhere.
Yeah, I remember the dummy mommy. You were reintroduced to her, or not reintroduced, you were introduced to her. Speaking with her, her showing you visions of one of the events that you guys had accidentally caused by destroying the orb, and also showing one of you a peek into the current state of two familiar individuals. Whether you believe what you saw or not, it's kind of still up in the air for you. But after doing that, Ghost was kidnapped by a very familiar entity who had left a note behind after the fact that just simply said, "You know where to find me," and a set of grid coordinates.
If I actually knew where to find him, why'd he leave me grid coordinates? All right, riddle me that.
You questioned the same thing I was about to. Wait a minute, if he knows where to find them.
Wait, if he already knows, how the fuck does that work? Was it?
Hell yeah.
You know where to find
He
him?
knows now.
Yeah, he knows. That's really what it came down to. You know now.
Whoa. I did try to read the map and it was upside down because, again,
Yeah,
Soap ain't that smart.
Soap was like, I'm so confused.
I got a 2.
Yeah, you're like, I don't understand the map. You don't make any sense. This map kind of sucked, dude. It's upside down.
All of my luck was used in the first half of that session, and then from then on out, I rolled nothing above a 10.
Yep, that sounds about right. But once you all arrive back to the base, one of you informed Ghost's squad leader, Gale, of the situation, who told you not to tell anyone else and that you guys were heading out right then in there. And he got his own supplies and headed out with a lot of you. You also grabbed Quill, who you had left behind earlier in the day, who's hanging out in the armory, just cleaning weapons and stuff. Upon seeing him and inviting him to join you all, watching him reassemble his rifle and throw it onto his back before walking out the door with all of you. Currently,
real one.
You are all in the truck that you had taken out to the original site, taking it up into the mountains towards the location between Ushtash and Osmond that you guys know is on the map that you must go. So,
I have one request.
What is your request?
Have you ever seen knife training or like dagger training where they're just like casually going through motions?
Yeah.
Can I be doing that in the back seat or trunk with Quill? Because him and I both are used to that kind of weapon.
You could be doing it in the bed of the truck. There's 3 seats inside. Let's ask this, because Gale would have immediately taken the wheel because he's probably the most upset out of everyone. Who else would be?
Excuse me. Who the fuck?
Gale. You don't know Gale's history with Ghost. He considers Ghost his brother.
He doesn't know mine. All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We furries stick together.
Everyone remember we have inspiration this week from last week's RP.
I did allow one
Oh,
point of
fuck yeah.
inspiration because of the good RP I'm rewarding players. We usually don't get that good of RP. We got some good shit last week.
Well,
So
there's been good shit the past couple weeks. I'm fucking rocking this shit.
give me my Grammy now or whatever.
Like
the fuck
I
it is.
fucking cried twice.
What does
God.
inspiration do?
You get
can
it's
reroll.
essentially it's essentially
a
a
free
luck.
reroll.
Oh,
It's the same thing as what
so
Baldur's Gate does.
Okay, I learning something
So
new.
who are the two sitting in the actual cabin of the truck with Gale?
I am.
Okay, who's the other?
I'll sit in the back. I'm tall.
Is Wrath sitting in the cabin?
She'll go wherever there's room, considering she's like 6'1" or whatever.
Cabin is
Wrath
probably
is
your
in the truck with us. in the bed.
Where's Anthony?
Okay.
I was in the bed of the truck.
You were in the bed. Blackstone, you said the bed
Anthony's
as well.
under the vehicle.
Is everyone trying
Not
to be in the bed of the truck?
I am being as far away from everyone as possible.
Didn't
How
we
the
figure
fuck-
that out last
That's
week?
a little tricky. This isn't a very big truck.
I kind of figured, but
We're not in a magic school bus, bro. You could sit in the cabin with the two quiet people.
that is there no like backseat? Is this not
No,
a crew cab?
No,
it's a fucking,
no,
like,
it's
work pickup
3-seater.
truck?
Yeah, 3
The
seats
work
in the
truck.
front, and then
Bench-
it's just
bench
a
seat.
bed. Yeah. Yeah, you're
Dude,
sitting
we
in the
got-
bed
we
of the
grabbed
truck,
the
just like.
jankiest car.
Well, I'll tell you what. I sure as fuck ain't riding bitch.
Huh?
We
I don't
get
even know
it.
what that means.
Center seat.
How big are you? How big are you?
Oh,
I am 6'5". Cannot.
he's definitely bigger than you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm 5'9". Yeah, no.
You're 5'9" king.
Wait, hold up. How
He
far are we
is.
traveling?
Probably for several hours. It is the middle of the night. Like
Okay.
it is getting to the. It's
Never
not
mind.
middle of the night. It's getting to nighttime as you guys are driving.
You only have a 30 movement speed, my man. That is not fast enough for the car.
I mean, realistically, if I have a 30 movement speed, how long is a turn?
If you
If
take
you're
main
playing
action as a
with your
dash and then bonus action also a dash, you could cover 90 feet.
The initial part of the drive, you wouldn't be able to keep up with the truck.
I was just
Once in the mountains, it's probably more likely that you could on some of the passes because the mountains are not made for these trucks, but this truck is definitely made for all terrain type
overtaking
situations.
it.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I'll ride bitch. That's
Okay.
Why
So-
is your intelligence so high?
Who?
mine. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
I have a mere 12.
Mine's 16.
I have a mere 12.
That's
Journey
a good
was
question.
a lot
I have no idea.
smarter.
Yeah, that should be your wisdom.
It should be. I don't know why it's not. I think
have a
I might
wisdom
have.
of
I
10.
might have put that in wrong, but we're here now. So
He's just a smart guy. He's not good at seeing things. He's just good at investigating. I don't know. So any RP that anyone wants to do, I know you're in the back doing knife stuff with Quill, who's
Knife
using
work.
the
Wanna roll
tattoo he
something.
has.
I'm upset that I'm writing bitch, so I'm quiet.
Riding with bitch or just riding bitch?
No, I am bitch. I'm writing bitch.
Oh. Okay.
He's not talking about you. It's okay.
She, we, bitch.
Oh,
What the fuck
yeah,
was
you
that?
lost. F.
I don't even know what happened.
You rolled a dex check. That's what happened.
Oh, I guess you die then.
I'm trying out these new dice, and that is, oh my god, it's the flaming one. My screen just locked up.
Oh, is the animation too much for your computer or
Oh
something?
yeah, no, the animation is. My computer is not happy with that.
That's funny.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Anywho.
Mm.
Why are you making Yoda noises, bro? Stop that.
Now riddle me piss, Batman.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so any RP while you guys are riding in the trucker is going to be mostly quiet.
Mostly quiet.
What?
For me, at least.
This-
Definitely me being quiet.
Raph is
Does-
definitely tucking in her legs, trying to stay as far away from the people like fling their knives around in the back as possible.
Bro, we're just doing a little knife
I'm-
play. I don't know
I'm
what
kick
you-
I'm kicking my feet back and forth because they don't touch the ground.
Yep. Yep, that's about
Court King.
That's about what I expected out of that.
Oh, the audio for that one is horrific.
Okay. So if there's no RP,
I'm just kind of. I mean, yeah, I'm just chilling.
okay,
Yo,
you
I
guys,
want to make a new character. I want to be Griffith.
ride
Carry
several
on.
hours into the night, kind of pushing into the mountains about the time that the sun begins to set, and those in the cabin can definitely tell that Gale is very like hyper focused right now, very he's not zoned out, but he's like he's not acknowledging anyone else in the truck. He is just like white knuckled, very mad looking, like not mad, but like stern looking as he's driving through the mountains.
He's locked in.
Yep. Roughly around probably 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Without any warning, the truck just kind of comes to a stop in like a clearing.
I'm
It's not like
immediately getting out.
yeah, it's not
Yep.
like a hard stop, but it's like not the smoothest of stops. But the stop vehicle shuts down. Gale pops open the door, climbing out, grabbing his rifle from between the seat and the door when he gets out, and immediately racks it back and starts walking towards this very large looking cave.
All right, we're gonna get out. To roll perception.
Sure,
Do
roll
you have
me
a map or
perception.
anything?
Got a
We're
27.
getting to the map. 27.
Based off of smells. I will specify that.
Okay. With your
That's a
27.
30-20.
That's pretty good. With your 27 based on smells, being focused mostly on your sense of smell. Something is odd about this part. You've been in the mountains a lot. You know the smells of the mountains, pine trees, the animals that pass through, like their different scents and things like that. This area is devoid of most of that. It smells. There's a slight caustic smell in the air, as well as a hint of iron.
Caustic and iron. What would that iron, like blood iron, or
Like specifically
iron
for this
in,
is
like
it's not blood you smell like metal work, like like a metal structure of sorts, like metallic, I guess would be the smell.
like
Not
a forge? Because you said caustic as well. Would that imply a furnace?
caustic as in no, caustic as in like acidic, like an
Yeah,
odd
corrosive.
acidic smell, like corrosive smell.
Okay.
And as you follow Gale towards this cave, the smell goes not quite corrosive. It kind of goes into more of that of decay.
I'll just. Is everyone else with us right now?
Raw, your good, your sight, being able to look around. You do notice there are several in the dark. For some of you, it's a little hard. Like those that have dark vision have no. You can see the silhouettes of your allies. You can't see anything else. Those that do have dark vision, a little bit hard to see, but not impossible. Raw, you would notice though there are what look to be discolorations in the stone around this place. These kind of oddly shaped stains in the stone, that some of which have the outlines of what look to be bones or other things in them, where a bone or something was laying before it was hit with something.
Oh no.
Uh,
Hiroshima.
heads up. Heads up, team. Smells like some acid is in play here. Maybe even just decaying bodies, but
I was about to say shit don't look
possible
right.
traps. Traps are probably ahead.
As you guys,
I could always send my construct ahead to try and trigger any traps.
We definitely need light. I don't know if
Could
how
just give it a
depleted
lamp.
would summoning the construct leave you.
Let's see. I know we haven't rested since the last time, so I'm down a spell slot, but nothing much. So here, summon construct would just be a 4th level spell slot for me, and I have 3 of those right now.
All right, all right, all right.
Okay, I'll summon my clockwork construct in at the 4th level. Turns out I can only cast 1 of those. We were misunderstanding how twin spell worked. So, but hey, that means I'll use it. That means I'll use it more often because I was only using them sparingly before. So Tyler didn't have to work with 2 NPCs.
Oh, were we on the map right now? No, we're not. Okay, cool.
No, we're getting there. Okay, you summon this clockwork. Gale is kind of stopped at the edge of the cave, and you see him kind of like fumbling around his bag. Blackstone, you'd be able to identify the bag that he has. He currently is holding a handy haversack.
Yo, what a lad.
You said, what is that?
No.
Oh,
I said what a lad.
oh, what a lad! Yeah, and you watch as
What a
he
lad.
pulls out a small lantern that he clips to his hip and seems to ignite it.
I tell the clockwork construct that it's an only child now.
What the
What
fuck,
the
bro? You.
Oh my
Man.
god.
That's what I said to my daughter when I found out that my son died.
Its sibling has been retconned from the story.
Yeah, Father.
Um,
What is my purpose?
You were to go
My
down
buddy.
there and trip traps.
Dear God.
After saying that, I send the construct ahead with Gale to help.
Okay. Yeah. So Gale's kind of activated this this lantern on his hip and begins to move forward. The construct kind of walking by his side.
I'll follow behind, keeping an eye out for traps. I'm gonna also, let's see, this thing.
How much health does the construct have, by the way?
It has 40 because I cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
It goes up if I cast it at higher levels, but I cast it at the lowest possible.
Yeah, I'm messing with a tile right now, trying to get it set up so that it can be used.
Epic.
There we go.
Never mind. I'm not gonna do anything. I'll be chilling.
So what is the marching order? Gale's in front with the construct. Soap is behind him. Quill will probably be not far from Soap. He'll probably be coming up behind Soap.
I'll be in the middle of. I'll be behind Soap.
Okay.
Where I'm squishy. I don't want to be in the back or the front.
Or
Anthony,
midliner.
Raw, Blackstone.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Where are you in the marching order? Middle, back, front?
I'll hang towards the back, but I don't want to be last.
Okay. Anthony and Raw. What about you two?
I think they also got distracted.
Okay, Anthony is in last. What about Raw? You next to Blackstone or next to Anthony?
Blackstone.
Okay. So not quite the back, but
Also, before we leave, I'm gonna cast Vital Surge, so I'm gonna need a minute.
All right.
Okay.
What does Vital Surge do?
Is the healing thing?
The
He's
one
a
where
fool.
you can take a bonus action to heal yourself. Essentially, you guys can trigger your own healing. Essentially,
He pre-heals us. Is pretty much what it is.
it's like I would call it delayed healing, where it doesn't activate the moment he casts it. It's a later thing.
Who all's here?
Everybody.
Gale. Gale is his name.
Gale is with you. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Gale Soap.
I will not be hand to hand. I have a sniper.
Yeah,
I'd say probably Quill,
Quill,
or
yeah.
Wrath.
Okay, so I'm gonna mark.
So I'm assuming
characters
Blackstone,
here.
you're gonna be backline.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something that would be good.
So yeah, Gale, Quill, Soap, and Wrath.
All right. Because this updated, it doesn't quite like to give me the options I want anymore. Oh wait, what's this? Charmed. No. Okay, I'm just gonna write it down. Gale.
Yeah, I don't know how to put
so-
it on D&D Beyond. but
You don't need to. You just need to have a note of it. Sail, Quill, and Wrath. You said Wrath? What did you say?
Yeah.
Wrath.
Yeah. How do I benefit
Okay.
from this again?
I'll repost it.
Oh, cool. Yep, it'll be in the chat for you boys. Okay, so the lot of you, once this has been cast, delaying for a moment and then moving in, a lot of you hear odd noises in the shadows of this fairly sized cavern as you kind of move through it. Kind of something between it almost sounds like sandpaper rubbing against sandpaper on like the edges of your peripherals, and you keep seeing shifting and movement just out of eyesight, but when you look directly at the areas you see it, you don't see anything at all.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would I be able to stealth and still just keep my position in this?
You would
This
have to
marching
fall
order?
back far enough that you
okay.
don't get noticed in the light that Gale has.
Okay, so not worth it. Cool.
And as you are moving through as well, as you get further and further, you hear kind of these like hoarse, almost like hissing voices that just keeps like muttering different things. One of the ones you do hear, like something that you do understand from it, is just these voices going, they're here, over and over again in the shadows. And occasionally you get the glimpse of a yellow eye peering at you, and when you turn to look at it, it vanishes.
This is death, correct?
What do you mean death?
The dog boy that's been.
Oh,
know.
you talking about the boy who's been fucking with you for the entirety of the campaign?
This is who grabbed him, right?
Yes, that's who you saw grab him.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, my fucking sleep paralysis demon. Can't wait.
Yep. As you guys keep moving
I'll
through,
be talking to Quill and just be like, so this guy, you can summon shadows of people he's killed. Just a heads up. So target those to destroy them. Otherwise, you're gonna get jumped.
he kind of nods and kind of shakes slightly at the thought of it. And as you guys keep moving, time to activate the map. A lot of you come upon a door.
Everyone fucking dies.
Everyone fucking dies.
You come upon a door, and at the sight, you just fall over. Sorry, you don't feel nothing.
The
You
door
fine.
casted power word kill
I
at
cast knock.
13th level.
You shall not enter. No, just kidding.
You actually have knock?
No.
Oh my god, I was like,
That would be just out of the fucking blue, just wild if you had knock, because it has not been used the entire campaign.
I haven't used any of my spells this entire campaign. What do you mean?
can I roll to
You know what, that's
seduce
true.
the door?
No.
I cast Arcane Lock on the door. Oh, it's locked, guys. I don't
Oh
know.
no, you can't get in anymore.
Bro.
I cast religion and ask it if it has a moment to just talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
The door disappears. It is now just a wall.
The door is atheist. Confirmed.
The door was never real.
Oh, I just watched Kenzie fall off the elephant.
I don't know what
Why
that
are you
means.
dropping still, dumbass? Oh, she,
Okay.
like I called her a dumbass.
Anywho, yeah, you come upon the door. Gale kind of stops in front of it and glances back to the rest of you. And he's going to step forward and place a hand on the door. As he does this, I'm gonna roll something. Okay. He lets out a grunt of pain and kind of arches over slightly as you see his hand, instead of just slightly pressed against the door, has now been like suctioned to the door, and he is struggling against it for a moment. And I'm going to roll some damage. And you watch as he struggles against this door for a moment before finally yanking his hand back. Seeing wherever he touched the blood that had been pulled from his hand slowly secrete into this doorway and like disappear. Not secrete.
That's how you get tetanus.
Be absorbed into the doorway. And he kind of winces for a moment as looking at his hand. You can see his hand, at least Soap, you can see it. There's no skin left on that hand anymore, like where it was touching the door. And in anger, he's gonna kick the door.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I help him kick the door? Can I also kick the door with him with my 19 strength?
Sure, if you'd like to get up there as he's getting ready to kick it.
Yep. I'll count down.
Can I pretend that I'm helping knock the door down with my 19 intelligence?
You just think about it. The door shall be knocked down. Can you see the map? Can you all of you see the map?
Yes.
Yes. So move yourself
wait,
in position to try to kick down the door.
Let me see. Okay, sorry. I have a dog being shoved in my face right now. And stop it.
All right, I'll just move him myself. I'll just do it myself.
I moved my character. Give me a second. There we go. Jesus Christ. Unarmored strike with claws. Or, yeah, that would be still my foot. 29.
Okay. Because you are using your claws to do this. Take 12 points of necrotic damage as blood is pulled from your hand. The door does break down, though. It swings right open, slamming against the wall. The door is open to a hallway with what looks to be very old blood on the ground, leading to the kind of next area of this chamber.
Can I look at the door? Is it gonna do the same thing?
Moving forward, looking at the door, it doesn't look the same as the other one. This one looks like a standard kind of, just like regular old, like
just a door.
Yeah, just a door. There's nothing special about this one. The other one you noticed, like after going in, like it had runes on it. It didn't look like it was gonna bite, but it did.
The door was a mimic, confirmed.
Yeah, the door was a mimic.
The
rest of you, as you're moving forward, I assume Journey, you're gonna move your construct forward.
Yeah.
I'm actually
not Journey.
Stop outside the door just in case.
Quill is gonna come up behind you two. Ra, are you just staying back there?
little Daisy, the little Daisy. Yeah, look at you. You're so pampered and spoiled.
Gale kind of looks to you though now at about this point, just kind of. He is going to
I'll
play
I'll
safe.
stealth and then open
Yeah.
the door.
He like pokes the door with like his finger. Nothing happens, and he kind of looks to you and just kind of gives a nod.
Can I use my stealth roll as me opening the door?
Sure.
Dude, these dice are cursed. It's an 18.
An 18. Okay. You feel very quiet opening this door. It doesn't creak as loud as you think it would. It's a very soft, just like as it opens up into a large chamber, bones covering the floor, old blood stains, various old broken weapons scattering the floors along the edges of this chamber. And beyond it, another doorway. You can see light peeking through the cracks of this steel doorway. You hear muttering coming from inside of the room that's on the far side of the chamber.
Is that a hole?
That is a hole in the ground.
Does this blood look like it's gonna come to life?
That looks
It
like
looks
a big
old.
old sacrifice pit.
It looks very
yeah, I
old.
don't trust you with blood though.
Well, Gale is going to move into the room and kind of
Soap's
take
having.
point behind one of the thing.
I'm gonna light this blood on fire.
You're gonna light the blood on fire?
Yeah. Soap's just sitting here thinking, he's like, my teacher did talk about a fucking hound that appeared out of a well of blood, so since then, I've never trusted blood. Also, we fought a giant werewolf that turned into a fucking puddle of blood. I have PTSD. I'm already unhinged. This is just pushing me over the edge.
Now, as the others go in, the three of you in the hallway, are you staying in the hallway or are you keep continuing to move forward?
The door's gonna slam fucking shut. You're gonna hear, welcome to Ram Ranch.
That's not what it would say if it was gonna do that. Wrath and Ra, are you staying in the hallway?
I'm coming. It's just
I'm cautiously walking up.
trying to stay as far back as I can.
Like, I feel like if I stay by the wall, I'm gonna get stabbed. If I walk out into the room, I'm gonna trigger like a pressure plate.
Nothing is safe. Everything is bad.
Wrath
You-
moves next to Blackstone. Dex saving throw.
As you all come
Hey.
into the room, kind of looking around, there's a brief moment of just kind of quiet. You can hear the muttering from the doorway across the room. And then, as you are trying to set this blood on fire, there's a sort of almost sloshing noise of sorts that is emanating from the walls of this room for a moment.
Oh, fucking hell.
And those whispers that you heard before come back. You hear from the inside of this chamber echoing just the whispers of they're here, they're here, they're here, over and over again. And as they're saying that, you hear the familiar voice of man who haunts your dreams just say, took you all a lot longer than I thought it would. Door opens. As this door opens, the one behind you slams shut.
I called it. He's fucking dead.
And as that happens, you see
Who the fuck is
numerous
that?
yellow eyes open up along all of the walls,
Oh, so
all
it's not the
looking at
blood.
each of you.
I was still right.
The whispering getting louder and louder and louder. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Your
And I'll do
girlfriend
it.
Look like my mom.
I can do
13.
it on, yeah, I can do it on here. If you have a roll that you'll do, I can just add your roll on here, but I can also
I'm
just
gonna
roll on here.
roll with my dice. Kenzie said she's gonna roll a blunt. Is that
Yeah.
an option, DM?
I don't know, man. You got the drugs?
I have stim according to my character sheet. I have a lot of stuff. Anyways, oh, 16 plus 5, 21.
21.
20,
It's
21.
already
Wow,
21, so
that's
you're
what you
fine.
rolled on here as well.
Let's go.
What'd you say, Raw?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
I didn't roll.
Okay, so the rest of you, I already have rolls on here. Anyone who didn't speak, unless they want to tell me their rolls.
21.
God damn! That's
21
320
as well. No.
That's 321s for this combat already.
All right.
What's your dex mod? You, Anthony, and Soap. What are your dex mods?
Dex modifier is a 5.
4, but I have +9 to initiative.
Okay, well, because of that, I just wanted to check with this. Can you get out of the way? Sorry, I'm not talking to you guys. So Soap, as this door opens and he makes this very snarky remark and looks upon all of you, you get to go first.
All right, I'm checking something real quick, and I also have a question.
What is your question?
So, speaking last session, I had spoke with Cerberus, right? Talked
Yeah.
about that situation. I had mentioned a combination of drugs. Would I, in that time period of last session, after speaking with him, have been able to roll using paper or something, holly leaf and stim into a little bundle so that it's eatable? Edible.
Yes, because that was like a day or two before
Eatable.
Ghost brought you up. Yeah, it's eatable. Yes. So they're eatable.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right.
You sound like you're freaking out, man. Are you good?
Yeah, I am.
Have I scared you? You are the first of the initiative order.
I know I'm first for the initiative order. It's like this is a gamble if I want to do this shit or not.
Oh, I know what you're thinking about doing.
I know. I know you know.
I know you know what I know what you know. Bitch.
Fuck you. I'm not
What
doing it
Raw
right now.
doesn't know. No.
Yes.
I'm not doing this right now. I will while I'm still sound of mind. Because that's not going to be around much longer. I am going to where the hell is it? Why don't is that as an action? Sorry, I'm trying to find the spell. What? Crimson Right? No, that's not it.
Imagine not being prepared.
No,
Couldn't be
it's
me.
not an act. Oh wait, non-action. What is that?
What is what?
Never mind.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
All right, cool. I'm gonna use Crimson Right. I'm gonna take a D8.
Okay.
Kenzie, why are you saying yep like you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
She plays.
Yeah, she knows D&D, man.
Yep.
Apparently she's been doing this the whole time. I haven't noticed.
Oh, I also forgot
I
to
take-
add the ambiance of this room.
Take 3. Damage.
We're back to this ambiance.
And I am going to electrify my weapons
Okay.
as yeah, that's a bonus action. And then where is the eyes in the wall? Where are we? Where are we at with that
there's
department?
like hundreds of them.
Oh, so they're just here. They're
Just
Yeah.
blast fireballs and shit at them.
Think of
Yeah,
like
'cause I could do
someone with
that.
like trypophobia, but it's eyes instead of holes.
How do I do the is it control? No, it's command. Oh, swag money. All right.
A nice ambiance.
I'm
Yeah.
rolling attacks.
All right.
I haven't learned my lesson.
I still run
Oh,
in
I
and
got a
burn.
crit. Fuck your lessons. I did 8 damage.
You did 8
It's a
whole
2 and a
damage.
1.
God damn, bro.
Oh, wait, hold up. I'm not done. I'm still cooking. And then a 28 to hit.
That does hit. I will make a note. As you do this, he will. Is he gonna do the thing? I think.
Okay, I'm just gonna
As you
continue
slice
adding all the
him,
damage.
he is going to press a finger against your chest, and you will feel a
Mhm.
burning sensation under the skin as you are blood marked.
Joke's on him. Uh, there is no joke. That's
There is no meme. Take off your clothes.
8 plus 11 plus 7. So he takes 26 slashing damage. And
that-
then he
is
takes
that-
6.
Is
Huh?
that one attack?
That was 2 attacks. That was the crit and the second
Okay, without
attack.
the crit, because I already put the crit in. What is this
Oh,
current
well,
attack?
the second attack just did 11 damage. 11 slashing plus 6. So 17 slashing.
Wait,
And then he's taking 6 plus 8 lightning damage.
6
And he's
plus.
now bleeding. 14
Okay.
lightning damage. And he's bleeding. Yes, Kenzie. Thank you for telling me there's a dog butthole in my face.
He's just going to chuckle as you do that. And on that note, is that the end of your turn?
Oh yeah. I move back.
As you move backwards, before you move
I
backwards,
have mobility. He can't take reaction against me.
he cancels mobility. He
He
ignores.
can't respectfully lick my ass.
What's your AC?
17.
He is going to slash at you with a claw.
Asking like you didn't probably just throw a 40 for a hit.
No, I rolled a 19. It wasn't that
that's
high.
bad.
He will hit you with a claw attack though. And your movement is reduced to 0, so you're still standing in front of him.
Oh, cool.
And you take 8
Sentinel.
points of
I
slashing
forgot about
damage.
that.
Yep, he has Sentinel.
He has Sentinel.
We'll just put you right back where you belong. And on that,
Oh, I didn't move at all. Yeah, I
no,
forgot.
your
Shit.
movement was reduced to 0. It is now his turn. You watch as he is going to. He's going to put his hand out, and you will watch as the moonglaive materializes in his hand. Before he is
he
going
to attack me with it? Yes or no?
He's gonna drag his hand across it first, tearing
Okay.
his hand up, and activate his own arcane right, his own blood right.
Okay.
The blood right he will activate. Let's see here. I gotta figure out which damage types he has. Don't burp at me, boy. Oh wait, no, he doesn't rub his hand across it. He just triggers it. That's right. And you watch as
he's magical.
You watch as a purple hue forms around the blade of it, and he will try to strike at you.
All right, I'm casting Blood Curse of Eyeless. I'm rolling a D8.
Does that affect one attack?
No, I'm amplifying it, so I'm also taking a D8 of damage, but it's active.
Okay, he's gonna do 4 strikes against you.
All right, cool. I'm rolling. So -3 for the first one, -1 for the second attack, -8 for the third attack, and -6 for the fourth attack.
He hits.
3, 1, 8, and 6.
He hits all but one of them.
All right.
So you are going to take. I will give you each damage type individually.
I'm not
Uh,
resistant to anything, so it don't matter.
Okay, then I will just do the total damage you take. So I just need my
Just
d10s
tell me how
real
fucked
quick.
I am.
Let's see here. That's. Let me just do the math here on my own real fast. And 10, so that's 8. And then
God
we
fucking
need
damn it! I should have transformed this.
these 6s.
What the hell's
So
a
that's-
moonglaive?
It's a special weapon. That's his.
Oh, it's not like an official.
It's a
D&D
special weapon
No.
that will soon be ours.
It's a special weapon that he is going to use to kill you. This is my blade. There are many like it,
Does
but
he
this one is
do
mine.
90 damage in a single turn.
No, he does 67 points of damage.
Oh, you could eat my ass.
That is a mix of necrotic.
I
or
am
not
half
necrotic,
health.
That is a
Wisdom
mix of
saving throw.
psychic damage, radiant damage, and slashing damage.
All right, I passed the wisdom check. I don't go crazy unless the wisdom DC saving throw is higher than an 8. Let me know now.
It is.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
okay.
Wait, what is it on your thing? It should say on your character
It's
sheet.
normally 8.
Oh, then no, you're good. Yeah, it's normally 8. Yeah,
Okay.
then you're good.
I didn't
you're
know
good.
if it changed because of lycanthropy.
I'm thinking of a different DC you've been having to roll a bunch of.
No, okay, I'm at lower than half health. Let me quickly modify this so the rest of the party can see this shit.
He is then going to.
I'm at 56.
He's going to use an action surge.
All right, I still have eyeless, so
He is going to teleport to, taking the action surge, straight to you two.
I get
Personal.
fucking wrecked.
And he is going to then.
I'm gonna die.
He's going to cast Scorching Ray. No, he's not. I lied.
He has Scorching Ray.
He has magic. He's no. You know what? He's going to bite you, Wrath.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. I already know your AC is not close to a 20.
Yeah.
Roll me a con save for me,
Okay.
and I will tell you what damage you take.
That's a nat 1 plus 9.
Oh yeah, wait.
You feel your blood fester
But
within your
I
body.
think I can re-roll that actually.
Ooh. You have your inspiration, actually. You have your inspiration, so you can do that.
Does everybody each have a point?
Yeah, I'm gonna use I'm gonna use Fortune of the Many actually. So, see, I never use like this stuff, but here I'll re-roll it.
You take 11 points of damage, by the way.
Okay, that time I got a 14. And how many allies do I see right now?
Everyone. So like 7 people.
Okay, so my
Oh.
my first roll was 10, so that's a 13 actually.
This is your clockwork ability that you have?
This is Fortune of the Many. It's a hobgoblin thing.
Oh, okay. You feel at first as you do this, as this happens to you, a straining over your entire body for a moment, almost as if your blood is fighting against itself. And seeing your allies, all around you getting ready to protect you in this act, you feel a surge to fight against this, managing to push back whatever what just happened. And he is going to let out a howling cackle, and it is now Antony's turn.
So how much damage does that do?
11 points of piercing.
Awesome, thank you.
He used your shoulder as a snack.
Both. I don't care, baby. Take them both.
Hey.
Baby, take them both.
Oh, I thought that was a
Oh,
video.
God.
I was like, what the hell?
No, it's actually Kenzie.
That sounded like a video.
I agree.
All right, Anthony.
Fuck, I don't know what to do.
I'm trying to
Fireball.
get past the initiative of 21 real quick because there's more stuff that's going to happen soon, but
Oh, whoopee.
I'm excited.
Lick my balls. I'm just
Oh.
kidding. Chat. Don't do it.
Who the fuck is Steve Jobs? Lick my balls.
I don't know, man. Give me a deck save.
Okay, I'll give you a deck save. You're casting it on the Hound Boy.
Yeah,
Fireball.
He's getting
Um,
acided. We're in Britain.
Does a 20 pass?
Yeah. That's gonna be 10 acid damage.
He still takes acid damage. Hoorah!
Does he look phased at all by my attack? Or all our attacks at this point?
Like his clothes looked a little cut up and singed, but he seems to
Oh.
be. Imagine Goku.
What do you mean I'm at Goku? What kind of bullshit was that? Imagine Goku.
I've been watching a bunch of Dragon Ball, bro. I'm sorry.
What kind of Goku? Super Saiyan? Super Saiyan?
No,
2?
no,
Yeah,
no.
are we talking like pre-Saiyan Saga or
Saiyan
post-Saiyan
God?
Saga?
Yeah, it's pre-Saiyan
Ultra
when he could get
Instinct?
beaten the shit out of, and then he would just get up and he has a few cuts. Like that's kind of where we're at right now.
And then his fucking tail unravels. He turns into a monkey and proceeds to destroy shit. Why are you dragging that towards me? I like that.
I didn't do
That
that.
was me.
Oh, okay. It's a friendly.
Joke's on you. This is actually what is the game called that everyone's
Helldivers.
Helldiver. Yeah, it's actually Helldiver and Friendly Fire's on.
Oh, dude, I wish. We're hunting down that one guy still.
We got to pull out of Malevolon Creek at spawn.
I might buy a PlayStation just so I could play Helldiver in
I've been thinking about getting
Bloodborne.
it for PC. It's cross. It has crossplay.
PC.
Bro, do you think I have the fucking money for a PC? Riddle me piss, Batman. If I had the money for a PC, why would I have an Xbox? Make-
Exclusives.
What, Halo Infinite, so I can hear the grunts scream, "Oh, the Green Demon!" And then that's it.
Hey, Halo Infinite's actually good, but anyway.
I know, it is pretty solid. I can't shit
Anything
on
else,
Infinite.
Anthony?
Yeah, so you get 8 health points back.
Oh, fuck yeah. Concrete.
Did you use healing word? Was that something
Yeah.
else? What do you tell him? What
Healing.
inspirational words do you tell him to make him feel better?
You're doing great, buddy.
Oh,
Oh, dude, the words my dad never told me.
Soap's heart grew
That's
3 sizes bigger
canonically
that
accurate. Soap
day.
has not spoken to his dad.
Okay. On that note, as this happens, the
Oh,
walls
fuck. Wait, we're past the 21.
the walls rumble slightly as some of the eyes begin secreting a red substance.
Don't say that.
One of the eyes in each of the walls kind of falling out into this blood
Oh, you asshole. I hate you.
as 4
I-
bloodhounds appear. The thing you
fuck
had
these
been
things.
warned about.
Fucking.
Wow, who saw this coming?
I have a
The-
question. Looking at this man right here, is he dead? Or
He's
like,
he's unconscious and he's been cut up. But he's not dead.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Oh my
Just
god.
over
look
here
at those
rolling.
rolls.
They're not great, but they're here.
They beat Blackstone.
They
Hoorah.
exist. I
They
didn't
exist.
even roll.
You got a 5 on this app.
I would roll otherwise.
It is now your construct's turn, Wrath, because it rolled on its own.
okay. Let's see. I want it to close to this little wolf guy that is assaulting me at the moment.
Okay.
This
Which
wolfy
wolf?
gentleman.
There's 5 wolves.
He's talking.
hot
She's
style
talking
wolf.
about the main one. What were you about to
dude,
say
that's
about him?
not a wolf. Did you say
Um,
hot wolf?
Yeah,
No,
I heard the hot one. I was like,
No,
what?
I think I said hostile wolf that's currently accosting me.
Ah, yes. The one who, and I forgot to describe this to the rest of you who hadn't seen him yet. The face of this individual, unlike Soap's that is covered in fur, you just see the skull of a wolf, essentially. Like, its skull is exposed, eyes, this enchanted kind of, like, demonic yellow, and a, like, forked tongue coming from its mouth as it, like, howls and things like that.
They all can see my sleep paralysis demon
Let's
now.
see. I'm
Yes.
gonna roll a multi-attack on him using
Okay.
the construct. So that's like what, 2d20s or whatever?
Yes.
Or,
Each one's a d20, yes, as normal. It's
Okay.
like you're attacking.
Okay. So that's a 14 and a 12. Do either of those pass his AC?
They both miss. As he continues to look at you, he blocks these 2 attacks with the moonglaive that is still in his hand.
Pussy.
Oh, that's cool. Because that means this thing kind of cast heat metal on the blade.
Wait, it
Because
is or
as
you
heat-
are?
It is the construct. It's a metal one, so heated body. A creature that touches the construct or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes 1d10 fire damage.
Hell yeah, baby.
Okay.
Get
So
his
roll,
ass.
Roll that.
So that's a 10. That's a nat 10. 10 fire damage.
10 points of fire damage.
He's been bamboozled.
I love when my party destroys the sleep paralysis demon. Let's fucking go.
In response to getting
Oh,
hit
no.
this way, oh, I forgot to add the extra damage to your blood mark. Whatever, we'll do that later.
Oh yeah, I also branded him as well, so he could gargle my nuts. I forgot that's a special action.
You know what? As he takes this burning, he is going to grab a hold of one of the, he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a token and throws it into the air, shouting out a word in. None of you would recognize the language that he shouts in.
Not
and as
abyssal.
this, it's something much more ancient, and appears what looks to be a spectral spirit of sorts.
Dude, I've seen that guy on Live Leaks.
What? It's an AI generated image. Ignore the image. I don't have an actual token for this, so I just made one using effects. So we're
That's
improvising.
lucky.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I improvise. I do the
Spooky.
improvise. I also need to change what its display name is.
I'm just waiting for Quill to sauce this man up on his turn.
And
Oh,
it is now Quill's turn.
hell yeah. Come on, Quill.
Quill, who's
Dad-
kind of rapidly looking around, kind of in a partial panic, due to the fact that 6 enemies have descended upon your group. He is going to. You watch as he grabs the amulet on his chest, and his rifle begins to spark. And he is going to fire 4 shots. 3 shots. My apologies. I said the wrong thing. 3 shots at 3 separate targets. I'm gonna roll for each of them.
I love how this is supposed to be a quote-unquote R&R session. This is not.
Yeah, your R&Rs have not gone your way at all.
This is not a fucking R&R.
The first
I don't
attack.
feel very relaxed.
This is not relaxing. I don't know what.
The only one
happened to us.
resting here is Ghost, and that's not by choice.
he did not choose to rest. He's going to do is he's gonna do some damage to that hound. Second attack, he fires at the boy right here. He dodges the attack, and the third one he's going to shoot at the spirit, which he does hit. And I will roll his damage real quick for the spirit. He is going to do 14 points of damage. What? It took its effect off. Why did the particle effect go away when I... What? I had a fancy effect on it. What happened? On that note, though, I'll fix this effect in a second. Oh, it's now Gale's turn. You know what? We're just not going to put the effect back on, because I don't care enough. Gale is going to apparently I don't have his stat block open. I thought I did. It's quick fix. I fix it. His stat block right here. Gale is going to attack the hound that is directly behind him. He is going to fire 4 shots at the hound due to him being surprised by a thing slumping out of the wall. He's going to hit every single attack because he rolled very well. Holy shit. So you all watch as Gale turns with his rifle and just fires 4 shots into this into one of these hounds. Doing 15, 20, 40. Yeah, he just kills it. You watch as he unloads an entire, pretty much an entire magazine into this thing. And it instantly just kind of bubbles up and, sinks into a pool of blood. And just kind of lets out a long hiss. The eyeball that's within it kind of, almost dissolving within the blood, and it disappears.
Swag.
It is now one of the
It's
Bloodhound's
Bippo's
turn.
turn.
It is going to. It's Bippo's turn. This Bloodhound is named Bippo. How did you know?
I can tell.
You could tell. Just
Yeah.
What the fuck? What did I do?
He has Curse of Eyeless on him. Bye bye.
The dog does?
I don't know. Did he exist prior? Because
Nope.
technically the phrasing of it was all creatures.
They did not. It was after the initiatives went through. So
Oh, well, I'm dead.
it is going to attack you twice. You said your AC is 17.
Yeah.
It will only land 1 of 2 attacks. So it slashes you with the claw, and then it manages to bite down onto your hand. As it does, kind of this hyenic type cackle coming from it as it siphons blood from your hand. You take 12 points of slashing damage, or piercing damage. As it stares at you with this deranged look in its eye, cackling before you. It is now Cyclops' turn.
Alrighty. Let's see.
You're in a target-rich environment. Let's put it that way.
Oh, I can see that very well. Very well. I would to. Could I pop a shot here first and then over here?
Yeah, if you have multi-attack, you can do multiple
I do.
attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just the Bloodhound or whatever it is first,
Yeah.
and then this one.
Okay.
Just letting you know, just in case the first roll misses, but the second one still hits, whatever.
Yeah.
That would be a 27 to hit for the first one,
That hits.
and a 22 to hit for the second one.
That also hits. They both hit.
Okay, cool. First damage is 17 damage.
Okay. Is that piercing?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I know what that question's for. That's a mystery mouse tool.
That's a mystery basket tool. We'll use
Look
later.
at it. I'm not gonna spoil shit.
And then the other damage for the wolfy guy was 22 piercing.
22 piercing damage. Okay.
And then that's it. And then I'm
The
done.
whispers falling over everything as this happens. All right. Now it's Wrath's turn.
How would you describe Mr. Wolfman's attire?
Black cloak that has an acid stain now on it and a slash in it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not wearing a. I will say the only person who would have been able to identify this is Soap. He's not wearing the thing he wore the last 2 times you saw him. He's wearing a more plain cloak this time.
So he's not wearing any armor.
Yeah, you can see the cloak is kind of covering a majority of his body. He could have armor
Okay.
underneath it.
He doesn't need armor. He's a spooky bitch.
Okay, so he's a spooky bitch, huh?
Yeah, he's a
Go.
spooky bitch.
What I'm going to do is,
Calling that bitch from paranormal.
let's see. I can't make
I
holy
can't
damage.
summon the old lady.
I can't summon the old lady. I don't know. What do we think this guy's weak against? Because I can't do holy damage.
Definitely. Oh, other than radiant, I'd say force. He didn't seem affected by lightning, correct?
He took damage from it. You don't know if he's like it. It looked like he took damage from it. It didn't look like it was more or less than what it normally would be.
Okay, I'm gonna make
I'd
him
say-
naked. I'm going to cast.
Excuse me?
fucking sorry.
I said I'm going to make him naked. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on him. I'm going to transmute that to acid damage. I'm using one of my.
I'd
Oh
be
my
shocked if
God.
a lightning attack hit me with acid damage. Damn.
So I'm going to use.
Are you gonna grab his
my
dick and twist it? Sorry, that was just an intrusive thought.
testicular torsion? Unfortunately, I'm not a wizard. So I don't have that.
Our
So
fucking cleric is based.
okay. So I'm going to roll to hit.
Yes.
So that's. Here
Wait,
I
you're
am.
not a cleric. You're a sorcerer. Our sorcerer is
That's
based.
it's a 26. Does it hit?
That hits. That was
Okay,
a
so
lot
that's-
higher than I was expecting from you. Holy shit.
Well, I have a +9 to hit with Shocking Grasp and Witch Bolt and Storm Sphere and Eldritch Blast. I'm kind of built for that kind of stuff. But okay,
Kinda
so
built
I
to
hit.
fuck.
Okay, so
I'm
that's me.
fucking sorry.
So that's 14. That's 14 acid damage. And was he wearing metal armor? Just for hit point calculation.
As you do burn away the cloak, there does seem to be a semblance of a very old-looking set of plate mail.
Ha! That means I get to roll one more d8 of damage. So that's going to be 16 damage. And I'll do that, and I'll
16
say
points of
if anyone has heat metal, this guy is equipped.
Just you, mama.
Oh, and then I'm going to use one of my bonus actions. I'm going to use Fey Gift Hospitality, and I'm going to throw. Let's see.
Party.
I'm going to throw a party. Okay, so Blackstone and I are going to get 7 temp HP.
Damn, okay. Blackstone, you hear that?
I did.
I will add it to your character sheet because I'm beating you to it, but
Now that we're in the second half of the campaign, I'm trying to make better use of all my racial and other stuff.
Me
Damn.
too.
all right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Which bloodhound is this? This one. You are going to watch as this hound comes quickly running around here. It's coming to come straight to you, and it's going to bite and slash at you. What's your AC?
My AC, it's
Yeah.
12. I mean, it's 11, but I'm going to use shield. I'm going to use my what's that? Shield reaction.
So you block one of them. The bite attack does still land. You are going to take 13 points of piercing damage, and you watch as your blood siphons into this thing, and it seems to reform some of its body.
That's disconcerting.
The next one's turn, which I believe is this one up here, is going to, let's see if it has the movement speed to do what I want it to do. Yes. It is going to run
Completely
straight.
ignoring Gale.
Yeah, it's gonna run straight to the skull hound is what we'll call him, and you watch as it jumps into his back. As it does this, it vanishes, and you see some of his wounds disappear.
And it's a whole 40 points.
That's
And then it moves on
I
to the
hate 'em.
spirit's turn. The spirit
Also, you're looking ass.
is going to turn towards Gale, hold a hand up, and is going to cast Eldritch Blast. The spirit is not very good at rolling. Oh no, it will land 2. It did do decent. It's gonna land 2 of its attacks. So Gale will take 15 points of force damage. And as he takes this damage, he will be pushed back 10 feet.
By the way, have these attacks been magical in nature, either via the Bloodhounds or fucking Galron?
Oh, it shows his name, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't mean for that to happen.
Galron
Whatever.
Reaper.
We're just gonna make
He's
it
deaf
just
straight
say
up.
Reaper. I fixed that now. I didn't realize it gave you his whole name.
Galgadoff.
Wait, I could do this? Wait a minute. Oh, that's status. Okay.
So what
Anywho.
are their attacks considered magical?
His have been considered magical. The Bloodhound has not been necessarily magical. The spirit though does its thing against Gale, and then it just goes idle again. Blackstone, we're back to you, my good boy.
I'd like him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
The main boy, main lad.
He's gonna pass it. I can already tell you that.
Well, fuck. That's the end of my turn.
Were you doing the fire thing that you like to cast on people?
No, I was trying to cast Disintegrate.
Oh shit! So you produce this green beam of energy. Is yours green? Actually, you give the details on what you do. Is it green?
It's a small green beam that springs from the tip of my finger. Yes.
Yeah. You fire it, and you watch as he just he steps out of the way slightly. Some of the cloak getting caught in it and disintegrating from it. But he is unharmed, and it is back to Soap. Top
He
of
will
the
soon
order.
be naked.
He will soon be naked.
We're just, every attack, we're disintegrating more of his skull.
Sorry. What?
They're
did I
trying to.
do
They're
here?
trying to see
Bonus
the Reaper
action.
naked. Oh, bonus action.
Hold on, bonus action. I'm gonna fucking quick draw this Bloodhound.
Okay, fine. Yeah, roll that real fast.
Bang. Fuck you. There's a 18 hit.
I believe so. Yes, an 18 does hit.
2d8. 8, 9, 10. 10 damage. Yay.
Okay. As you hit it, you do see it. Its eye meets yours, and you can hear a raspy voice in your head that just says, "This struggle of yours is pointless."
Yeah, fuck you too.
Now it's Soap's turn.
I'm taking my action to heal because I'm teetering on death's door.
Yes.
So that was the full action. Was my turn is that shit. Special action, I didn't realize, branding him, because I've attacked him with weapons imbued with Crimson Right. Didn't realize that that's just like a free action.
I think it's a bonus. Pretty sure you have the bonus action. Do it.
That's a special,
No.
according to D&D Beyond.
Okay.
It's basically it's associated with if you hit them and actually make contact, it'll proc. This man can fucking lick my nuts.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go pour a health potion into ghost mouth.
The hound is going to take attack of
He is
opportunity
going
on
to
you.
attack me. Yep. Yep.
You
I
managed to
already
get out of the
knew
way.
that.
You dodge it. It's fine. He rolled shit like shit.
I already predicted this. You see, I know your bullshittery.
I know your
I'm a fan of
bullshittery.
it, but I know it.
I know your
Alright,
tricks, Batman.
I know your tricks. I'm giving him a fucking superior health. Fuck it. We're going balls deep in this bitch.
Please don't go
Apologies.
balls deep in my NPC.
Yeah, no, I'm not. That's a prank. It's just a joke.
No promises.
Prank him, John. You already
8
know.
8d4. Oh god. 8d4 plus 8. Do you want me to roll that for you?
Yeah,
or,
yeah,
like-
you roll it. You roll it. I'll
Okay.
let you roll it.
8d4 plus 8 is grand total 31.
Dear Lord. Some of the wounds in his chest you do see stop the bleeding that they've been producing. He's still unconscious though.
Ah, fuck.
He also
He's
does
still
not have
out?
like he doesn't have a weapon or anything on him. I guess his claws are registered weapons, but we don't talk
I'm
about
not
that.
really expecting us to win this fight, my guy. I'm just trying to get him out of here.
You're just trying to get him out.
Yeah, so
He is
okay.
uncon. You can move. You could grab him if you want in your next turn. But he is unconscious. Gale does see what you're doing though, so I will make that note. Is that the end of your turn?
All right. That's my main action. That's my bonus action, and he has been hit with the right. If he does damage to anyone, I'm gonna be throwing psychic damage at him. Just a FYI, he's gonna be taking 9. Or sorry, not 9, 6 points of psychic.
You're gonna throw it at the Reaper.
He's been branded, so that's. Do I have to be close? Let me see. I will double check for you. Each time the branded creature deals psychic damage to you or another creature, I have to be within 5 feet. Never mind.
It's now the Reaper's turn, who's going to do 2 strikes at the construct. Holy fuck. Okay. He's doing 2 strikes at the construct. Your construct, Wrath. And he's going to do
You're doing great, buddy.
slashing damage. Well, I'm just gonna write this down again.
So yeah, his AC is 17.
Yes, I know.
Mr. Roboto.
That is. Yeah, I don't need to roll any more dice. You watch as he strikes this thing. He lobs its head off with his glaive before jabbing it through its chest. It sparks for a moment, kind of shutting down in a sense before just kind of dissipating like your spells normally do.
He still takes 8 fire damage.
And the Reaper is just going to say, in a very raspy voice of, "What a pitiful machine." And just going to turn to you and Blackstone and go for 1 attack on each of you. What are your ACs? I don't think it matters, but what are your ACs?
11, I'm gonna cast shield again as a bonus.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do the same. Not that it would probably matter.
It didn't. He has a
that's a
very,
bit-
yeah. So I'm going to tell you each damage type you will take in order, so you just track them. You each take 15 points of slashing.
Oh god, I forget how to track on health on the thing.
Are you talking about on Foundry? Yeah, on Foundry.
Yeah.
Right click,
Okay, here we go.
go to your
Minus
thing.
15.
Yeah. Yep. Wrath, you then take 5 points of Radiant. Blackstone, you take 3 points of Radiant. And for the final cherry on top of damage, where's my d8s? Oh, they're sitting in the middle of everything. Wrath, you take 3 points of psychic damage. Blackstone, you take 7.
So I'm at 66 health now.
And you watch as he kind of springs up on his toes and is kind of doing, like the boxer kind of like jumping back and forth thing, like he's getting ready to evade. He's doing that. He's starting an evasive stance.
He at
That'll
least
be the
take
end.
damage from my little baby sacrifice.
He did. He took a little bit. It's now
Good.
Antony's turn.
My little baby did some damage by existing.
You said he was wearing metal armor.
Yeah,
It
he's wearing
appears to
some
be that
old
way,
ass
yes.
rusted plate armor.
Heat metal go burr.
What level?
That's
6.
I gotta roll the dice. He's gonna try to cast Counterspell against you. With his spellcasting DC, he has to beat a 16.
That wouldn't work on me. I'm not wearing metal.
As you do this, he points a finger in your direction, and you watch the weave of your spell kind of dissipate before it can hit. And he counter spells.
In his mouth.
I didn't throw counterspell at you guys in the last campaign. Doing it now. You played my hand. I
can't.
need to do it.
I want to counterspell someone's healing. That would be fucking great.
I'm not that mean. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I might do it in the in-person campaign.
What?
So he can look you in the eyes.
Yeah, so I can look you in the eyes, watch you.
Looks you in the
Shiver
eyes,
in
watches your
fear.
character's fucking dies, and me pull out a folder with just pages of extra characters.
So, Anthony, anything else you would like to do? No bonus action?
I cast Mendus Butt Crack.
My God.
Anyhow, it's only 1 foot long, right?
Stop.
I'm sorry. What?
He's talking about a butt crack. He's talking about
Is
the
he
mending
talking
spell.
about mend spell?
Mending only fixes a foot by foot of area. Alright. Are you taking a bonus
Please.
action, Anthony?
Does mend work on animate objects?
No.
Or people?
No.
I guess I
I
will.
want to mend someone's fucking umbilical cord.
Someone disappeared. Where'd they go?
Oh, where'd Wrath go?
I think she's
heard
underneath the
Rathko,
dog.
You're dead.
I think she's
Ayana.
underneath the dog. Yeah, okay. You vanished under the dog for a second. I was really confused. Alright.
I'm casting Healing Word. You're good. You can go.
Okay. It's Quill's turn. Quill is gonna beat the shit out of the dog.
Our boy.
Quill is going to throw his rifle on his back, pull out his arcane dagger, and he is going to start slicing and dicing. They all hit. He rolled nothing lower than a 15. What the hell? 15, 16, and 15. That's what I just rolled for Quill. But then I roll for the
Beautiful.
Bloodhound, and it's a 3, 5, and a 7. Like, what the fuck? All right.
Everyone heals 13 health.
I'll take 13 health. Good shit. Quill is
Everyone?
going to do... Yep.
Everyone.
11,
Ooh.
7,
Heal 13.
6. He's going to inflict 14 points of force damage onto the Pound.
He's pounding the hound.
Don't put it that way. That just sounds wrong. And... You know what? Quill will action surge.
The dog.
He's gonna do it again. Quill's gonna action surge and do it again. Because he's upset. And he rolled 2 crits. That's...
The dog is dead.
let's see, first
Daisy,
one...
stop licking the pillow.
It sounds like she's still alive.
Oh, Daisy?
You said the dog is dead.
I mean, Daisy's alive. The hound is dead.
How do you know that?
Daisy, why is your leg so fucking wet? Stop licking your leg.
He's
So I
going
ask
to
my
take
cat every night.
32 points of damage, and as you'd seen before, dissolves into a pool of blood, the eye disappearing within the blood, and it vanishes.
Gross.
Quill is then... Let's see, what bonus actions does he have? Yeah, that's going to be the end of Quill's turn. He doesn't have a bonus action he wants to use. It's now Gale's turn. More of my NPCs. Gale is going to run this way. He is going to take the dash action to get to here. And he's going to be crouching down next to Ghost. Now the Bloodhound's turn. Who sees the two of you. He's going to attack you because you're the closest of the two.
I'm body blocking anyways.
You're body blocking anyways. He's going to roll his 2 attacks. They both will hit. Bloodhound actually rolled well this time. And you will take the damages as follows. You are going to take 9 points of slashing damage from a melee attack, or from a claw attack. And you are going to take 15 points of piercing damage as it bites you.
I was wondering where the fuck that our dog was. I was too zoomed in to see it.
It's up here.
Markers.
By us.
Markers. Yep, there you go. And now it is Cyclops' turn.
Him. Shot 1. 26. Does it hit?
That hits.
Okay, cool. Second shot. 24. Does it hit?
Wait. Actually, both of those miss because he is doing evasive stance right now. So he is
Damn,
dodging
that's
this.
cringe.
You guys do have that ability. You guys can also take evasive stance. I don't know if you guys remember the special mechanic. He has it as well. It's a bonus action. But yes, both of your attacks do miss.
Yes.
And
I don't think I have anything else now. No. Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Wrath.
Okay. So I am going to look at this bone boy in front of me. And I'm going to cast Disintegrate on him.
Right, I'll roll a dex save.
And you get to roll that at disadvantage because I'm going to use some sorcery points to do Heighten Spell.
It doesn't matter, I rolled the same thing twice.
Ooh.
He has a high dex, I will tell you that. Considering we've proven it by this point. So he passes the save against it. Once again, he kind of, as you go to cast the spell, just kind of shifts so that it kind of skims past him, barely missing him. Disintegrating more of his cloak. His cloak is in ribbons by this point. It's not really attached to him anymore all that well. Anything else you're going to do?
Then, okay, seeing that fail, I'm going to use Quickened Spell, and I'm going to instead cast Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt.
So that's a Dex 17 saving throw again.
He is going to will himself to pass because he actually rolled really bad, but he has legendary resistance, so he will will himself to pass this one. I think it's half damage, correct?
Oh
believe
yeah, on
lightning
half.
bolt-
Okay,
yeah.
so it's gonna be 4d6.
Half of 46, yep.
So that's going to be 15 damage that he takes. 15 electric damage. And did we decide that's doubled if they're metal, or if they maybe add like another dice?
I'm not gonna mess with the wet status effect. It's odd. I've never used it before, so I don't want to do it this campaign considering we talked about it midway through.
Okay.
Which means the NPCs and stuff can't use it against you. So.
There you go. Okay. Well, at least I did some damage.
Doing good stuff. It is now the spirit's turn, who is going to let out this kind of ghostly wail as it hovers over just behind him. and it's going to point its hand directly at you, Wrath, and cast 3 Eldritch Blasts. 2 of them will hit. 1 of them misses. And you will take, if I can find my d10s, 13 points of force damage, and you are pushed back 10 feet.
Thank you. I've been wanting to disengage from this guy for a while.
Yep, so you are pushed back to this point, and you take your 10 points of damage, which I'll just mark
Awesome, because
on
I was like,
Foundry.
do I do Thunder Step?
Or
No, I'll hurt
not
my
14.
friends around me.
13 points of damage, sorry.
Yeah,
That's what it
so
was.
here, I'm down to 66.
Yep, I just knocked you down on Foundry.
Awesome.
And now that it's the end of the spirit's turn, Blackstone, my boy, what would you like to do?
I don't even know.
It's not looking too great for our heroes, is it?
I could do something dumb. No. No. All right. I'd like him to make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh my lord, man!
Well, we made him expend a legendary action, right?
Yeah, he's spent 1 legendary action. He does pass this one though. He rolls enough for this one.
Well,
Got-
I guess I'm just gonna quick draw him.
Okay.
I miss.
Okay. uh,
I
Shope.
disengage. I die.
Shope is back to your turn, Shope. Shope, there's a dog in front of you, Shope. Is he here?
Apparently not.
Oh, he's muted.
Bro, how the fuck was I muted? That's crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, generally when I call him out for being muted, he unmutes. And then it didn't
Yeah.
happen for a second. I freaked out.
Man, fuck, then, God. Hold up. What is turning hybrid transformation? What is that? That is a bonus action. I don't know.
I'm just gonna post how I feel in chat right now about this whole thing.
Alright. I need a number. Someone give me a number 1 through 10.
7.
7?
I'm afraid of what I've just done, but you know, I'm curious.
Alright. Below a 7. I was gonna transform. I'm not going to though.
Oh fuck.
You might have saved everyone or not. I don't fucking know. Dog in front of me, you said, correct?
Yes.
Alright. I attack it.
It has siphoned a decent
Oh
amount
wait,
of your
I've been
blood.
forgetting to roll for Reaper's bleeding because he hasn't done that. I completely forgot he's been bleeding. Do you even want the damage? I don't think it fucking matters.
I kind of kept track with it.
Okay. Alright, dog in front of me. First attack is 26.
That hits.
Second attack is a 22.
That hits.
Alright, it's taking... That's 11 piercing. That's 9 piercing. Also taking another 5 piercing from the blade, so 16. Oh my god, sorry. I did fucking I thought I had a yawn. That's 25 piercing and 8 plus 4, 12 points of lightning damage.
Okay. It is still standing, but its form
Bonus
is
action.
dripping.
Evasive stance.
Okay. Do the thing for that. I think it's like rolling something, or is it just adding
Nope,
something? I can't
it's
remember.
just adding it.
Just
and-
adding. That's right. It's adding your dex saving throw, isn't it, to your defense? Isn't it? Or AC, or is it your? Yep, that's what it was. Yeah. Very powerful ability that we've all forgotten about.
Is it dex saving throw? It is dex saving throw. Holy shit.
Yeah. There's a reason why he hasn't been able to get hit this turn. And it's now his turn.
I didn't fucking realize it was dex saving throw. Holy fuck. I have an AC of. Hold up. If it's dex saving throw, I have an AC of like 30.
I think it.
We get. Is there a way to double check? Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
dex saving throw, I have an AC of 30.
Let me double
we
check.
should-
It may
I
be
think that's a
dex.
little busted.
I think it's dex modifier.
I'm pulling up the
I'm
squad.
clicking.
Great War Squads. Is that
Yeah,
the
yeah, that's the
Excel
one.
doc? All right, special mechanics.
Did I say dex saving throw?
This evasive stance bonus action. Add your
dex modifier, okay.
modifier. Okay, holy shit. Dude.
Okay, it's when
I
you
thought you
have
just made me fucking
when you
immortal.
have the feat for it. That's when it gets bigger. So no, it's just +5 for you.
All right, sorry, my bad.
No, we're good. We are golden.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, I'm glad we cleared the air on that. He's going to make 2 attacks against Blackstone, which are going to hit. What's
Sorry,
your
guys,
AC?
you're having to fend for yourself over there.
What's your AC, Blackstone?
12.
12. So he does hit you. You will take. I'm sorry for hurting you all this much, but it needed to be done.
I love how you're like, all right, you guys take 2 attacks. Soap first turn. You take 4 fucking hits.
It
Half your
happens,
health
man.
gone.
It happens, man. I don't know, man. Like, I don't see the problem here.
It's fine. I know you don't need to pull punches.
I'm not pulling punches. This is me going all in. Blackstone, take 46 points of damage.
Oh my god. Our wizard's dead.
So you are uncon. Where is the uncon
Would he not be able to-
state?
Oh yeah.
That's frightened. Which one of these means uncon? That's dead. I don't want dead. He's not dead yet. Oh, this is uncon. There we go. So Blackstone has fallen unconscious. He hits the ground. You all watch as he collapses in front of you. He is now going to turn his attention to Anthony. Anthony, what's your AC?
19.
I
so he-
roll Blood Curse of Eyeless against him.
Is that a
I'm not
reaction?
letting 2 of my. Yes, it is.
What's the range on it? Does it have a range?
I need to be within 30 feet. Am I within 30 feet?
I
How far
highly
away?
doubt that. Yeah, you are beyond 30 feet.
Fuck. I tried.
He is only going to land 1 attack on Anthony. Anthony, you will take.
Will he land a hit if it's a 24?
Yes,
Damn.
because he rolled a 24. That's exactly what he rolled. Anthony, you're going to take 9 points of slashing, 3 points of radiant, and 2 points of psychic damage.
You take all the damage.
He is doing 3 damage types right now at the same time. Do you need me to repeat any of those numbers?
No.
Okay. And he is then going to take an action surge, teleport right in front of Quill, and is going to do 4 attacks on Quill.
Nothing
Oh god, there it is. There it is.
He is going to hit
Will's
each of
fucking
these.
Dead.
Where is my d10s? I need 4 of them.
Oh, I'm rolling my d4 because it's his turn. It's his
Let's see.
turn. He takes 3. Takes 3 bleed damage.
21 points of piercing damage, or slashing damage. He will take 6, 11, 15 points of radiant damage. And for the grand finale, 8, 11, 14, 17 points of psychic damage. Quill is going to take a grand total of 53 points of damage.
Jesus.
Quill is still looking quite well. Does Quill have any reactions? No, he can't use this. That's unfortunate. And the Reaper will then he is going to kind of clench a fist in front of Quill. We'll roll a dex save or a strength save. Quill is binded as you see the blood that was drained from Quill latching to the ground and producing these chains that are now restraining him from moving anywhere. And he is considered grappled. It is now Antony's turn.
Okay. Well, first things first. Blackstone, you get 10 health back.
Blackstone, you're no longer on con.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. You get plus 10
how
health.
exactly does
Get-
it work?
Get your ass up off the
Do
floor.
I have -6 and I gain 10, or
No,
just at
you're
0?
just at 0, and then whenever you go down, and then you just get 10 hit points. But you are now you
Okay.
are prone at the moment, so you have to stand up in order to move anywhere. But you are prone at the moment.
Or I could just cast all my spells on the ground.
You could do that as well. That is an option. Just kind of wave your hands like a funny man and say funny words.
That's what
Um,
wizards typically do.
That is what the funny wizard man does. Okay, Anthony, what else are you doing? You're the funny occult man. What funny things are you gonna do?
And heat metal 2, electric boogaloo.
Yeah, he doesn't have a spell slot to get rid of it this time, so... Actually, he does, but he's not going to use it this time. He's just going to allow it to happen. Because he's preoccupied.
Oh, you are dead ass. I ain't taking that damage roll.
What was it?
It's 14, but I'm re-rolling it.
Oh, because you have the ability to do that because of one of your abilities.
Poggers.
Oh.
That's 20... 24.
I was like, you can do it, bud. Okay.
Yeah, 24.
Hi, kitty cats.
Okay. He is now... Yep, he takes 24 points of damage. And as a reaction, he's going to bite Quill.
And all he needs to do a con save.
I'll roll a con save. He passes that con
Well,
save.
actually... Wait, it's con save or drop... Oh, wait, never mind. Wait.
He's wearing the
Oh,
armor. He
perfect.
can't drop it.
We
Okay, so
really
he
want
has
him to strip.
Yeah, he will
okay,
bite.
No, he's fine.
He is going to bite Quill. Quill is going to take... Wait, is it D10 for his bite attack? No, it's D8. I am
Drop them out. Let me see them teeth. Let me take it down. I'm 3 beers deep.
Yeah, I can tell.
We're going on 4, baby.
Quill is going to roll a... Actually, he can't do that yet. So he's... Nope.
The alcohol is replacing your drained blood.
Is that your turn, Anthony?
Yes.
You're not Anthony.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was asking if the alcohol replaced my blood. I
Oh.
said yes.
I said, "Are you
was
done,
just
Anthony?" And you
delayed.
just went, "Yes."
I
Okay.
was delayed.
It's Quill's turn, who's a little upset. Actually, that's probably an understatement. He's very upset at the moment.
What is that icon? Oh, he's grappled. Okay.
Yes. Quill is going to use a second wind and regain. You watch as he kind of
Wait,
stands
what?
up. Quill has second wind.
No, I understand that. How does that affect grappled though?
It doesn't. He's healing himself.
Okay.
So he's healing himself, and then he is going to draw the dagger that he's been using this whole time, and is going to slash at the Reaper multiple times. That's fucking crazy that Quill is rolling so well. He misses one attack, but he lands a crit on the other two. I have rolled 4 crits so far with just Quill. Quill is crazy tonight. Quill is not happy with what I'm putting him through. So the first one didn't do much. That's 9 points. The second one is 11. So 20 points of force damage in total.
Quill's fucking sturdy with it. That's why.
Yeah, Quill is very sturdy with it. And that is the end of Quill's turn, because Quill has already used his action surge. As this happens, I need everyone in the chamber to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Mm.
we're fucked.
Ah, I'm dead. Here we go.
11.
Wait,
16.
Okay?
I only had enough.
14.
Wait. I can
Oh,
read.
wait, is this a spell or magical effect?
It is not a magical effect or spell. It is it's an effect of the cave, but it is not magical. It is something else.
How does a cave cast something?
So I have an 11 plus 3, so I have a 14.
14.
Counter
Okay.
spell.
That's not gonna work. It's not a spell. I'm telling you. Anyone
well, in
who
that
rolled
case, you want to know what's better than 24?
25.
25.
Anyone who rolled below a 16 has disadvantage on all attack rolls for the rest, or until the start of your next turn. So like not your
Why?
next turn. Sorry, you have it until the start of the Reaper's next turn.
Why?
It's okay. It's negligible. I can restore balance every time you do something.
That's the mechanical part. So no, let me explain. The cave, the walls around you begin whispering more and more, making your head, all of you becoming a little clouded and muddled for a moment. Those of you able to push through it, though, manage to push back the voices that are coming from the walls. Those who can't, their vision starts to almost blot red, almost like an old film getting liquid dripped onto it. Where you ever seen like the videos of like old film burning, where it gets like the burn patches in it?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
vision's kind of doing that, and it's making it
Hey.
hard to focus for those who didn't pass this check.
So, I still passed, but my question is, what normal fucking cave does this, and how is this non-magical, you bastard?
This is not a cave, and it's supernatural.
Do you know what super... Ah, you motherfucker.
I mean, aren't we in like a mimic or something?
No. There's something else going on here. Something more eldritch.
Where in your mom? Got him. Pranks.
We're actually
Anyways.
playing Binding of Isaac.
Oh god, please. Is that what that hole's for? Is that the trap door? Is this a secret way to the next level?
No, we're not doing that. It's
What
now
is
Gale's
this?
turn. It's just a hole in the ground. It's just a hole. Gale is going to grab a hold of Ghost, because I'm blanking out on names here all of a
Ghost.
sudden. He grabs a hold of Ghost, and
Don't act like you haven't done it all campaign.
I've done it the entire fucking campaign. He's going to drag Ghost along. He's going to take this attack of he's going to get attacked once. He's going to dodge it as he kind of goes along, and he'll get to about here. That is the end of his turn. It's now the Bloodhound's turn, who's debating on which target it should go for.
Fucking leave me, I dare you.
It's thinking about it. But
Do it.
actually, I'm gonna flip a coin.
Heads.
Siri, flip a coin.
It's heads.
That's crazy.
I
It's
fucking
attacking
called
you.
it. It left to me.
It's
Oh.
attacking you.
Oh, dude, I said heads.
I didn't have a choice. You said heads, and I was like, that means it attacks you. Then it's going to.
All right,
hit.
that's
Well,
it
the
has
first
to
one will
pass.
hit.
Oh, well. I have an
Oh,
AC
oh,
of
oh.
22 right now. 23, correction.
It still hits.
Yeah.
It rolled very well. It hasn't been rolling well. It rolled well this time.
I'm gonna kill it next turn. It's a single fucking attack.
First attack, the claw attack, you will take 14 points of slashing damage.
Oi.
The second attack, you will take 11 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
And you watch as your blood goes into it and starts rebuilding it. I need Panda's name to get out of my way. There it goes. It is now Cyclops' turn.
Okay,
The one who hasn't been touched this entire fight.
that's fine. I do have a question.
Yes.
So the lamp that is above the wolf, is it a lamp or is it a light? Like what
They're
is it?
torches. They're torches.
They're torches. So if I
Yeah.
were to shoot it and go out, would it go dark in this corner?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to try that.
Okay. Roll a basic attack.
Just a basic attack with my sniper.
Yep.
It's a 26.
Yeah. You
Well, would it, because it's an attack and you said we have disadvantage, would I have to roll too?
roll with disadvantage. You'll probably still hit it. It's a torch.
Oh, I got 14 again. It's also 26.
Yeah. Yep. You knock the light out.
Cool.
It goes dark.
All right, so it's dark, right?
Yeah.
Like dark, like dark, pitch black, like dark.
Like
Just making sure, like dark.
you are in darkness. It is considered
Cool.
darkness.
I'm
around
invisible now.
you. Okay.
Cool. All right. Where does the darkness end? I just out of curiosity. Sorry, I didn't mean to move. Like, would light be here or no?
Let's see. What is he? He's considered in dim light. Is Quill in dim light? Quill is in dark. So it's like these tiles along here. This kind of.
So it's pretty much here.
Yeah.
is where it
It's
comes up.
kind of a line, and then it's like here. So like this corner you're in is darkness.
Okay. Since I fired a shot, I'm gonna move this way. So is this still dim?
You still have two
Oh,
actions.
It's dim.
Attack actions.
It's still dark. So I'm going to shoot out this one too.
Okay. You just roll basic attack against the light.
19 and a 28, so the 19.
Yeah. That just light goes out. So
Cool.
light's disappearing.
So if I were, so that was, oh, I need the ruler. So that was 10 feet. How much can I move? 30. And then, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure. There is another 10. Am I still dark? Is it still dark? Nice.
I think so.
Dark?
Yeah,
Cool.
still
So
dark.
since I'm technically completely invisible, I decided to just go ahead and do a little bit of reading and stuff. So technically, I mean, so he's aware of my presence, but he doesn't know I'm right behind him. Because I am invisible.
Roll me a stealth roll with that. You have advantage because you are considered invisible due to your feature. Roll me stealth check though.
You said with advantage?
Yes, because you are considered invisible. You get advantage on stealth when
Cool.
invisible.
33.
All right. That's pretty good. All right. You based on what you can tell, he does not know where you are. He saw you disappear in the darkness after you shot out the thing. He looked a little puzzled, but he didn't really go anywhere beyond that.
Okay, so I can use my 33 stealth to go towards the silent takedown, correct?
You can't do it right now.
Oh my fucking god.
Could I mean, like, I was just curious if I could.
Would that be a full turn?
It would be a lot of disadvantage rolls because he knows people are around and he's on edge. Silent takedown more applies to people who don't know what's going on.
I don't
mean,
know,
it
man.
just says he's
According to the Excel document,
No. It's a fickle area. It will work, but I will give you disadvantage on some of it because he is
That's fine.
aware of your presence.
That's cool.
don't worry. As soon as it gets to next turn, I'm gonna fucking bind him.
And I can remove your disadvantage using one of my sorcerer feats.
And you have
And-
inspiration.
And I have an inspiration in
And you
case
have an
I
inspiration.
get royally fucked.
Wrath, it's your turn now because
Okay.
I
I'm
know
gonna
you.
fucking grapple him as
First
a
of
Wendigo.
all, I'm going to enter Quill from behind.
I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Yo!
And I'm going to cast 4th level Freedom of Movement on him to give him a grapple.
Okay, he is no longer
want-
grappled.
I just want everyone to know.
I have never
Wrath
seen anyone
entered
cast
Quill
freedom
to
of
cast
movement before.
freedom of grapple.
I
I
don't know
want
how
that to be known.
I don't know how I feel about this, and I definitely don't know how Quill feels about this.
Bro, Quill just got fucking entered, but now he can move at least.
So
It's the Tom and
now
Jerry
I'm
scream.
going.
Quill's experiencing new horizons.
And now I'm going to use. I'm sorry, I'm dying over here. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to cast slow as a quickened spell on Skull Guy here.
Okay, come on, guys, come back together. It's not that funny.
We're back together. We're back.
So
We'll
that's
come
a,
together.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
So he casts slow, which means he's reduced to 1 action, no reaction,
Well,
no bonus action.
It's a Wisdom 17 save,
Oh, Wisdom 17. That's right.
but I can make him take
Roll with
disadvantage
disadvantage.
on that.
All right, I will roll with disadvantage. Let me do my math here. You feel the spell hold.
Okay, so that's going to be a -2 on his DC and Dex saving throws, and he can't use reactions.
Okay.
So on its next action or bonus action. Okay, on its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action, but not both. Okay, so it can make a Wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its next turns.
Okay.
But I can keep on debuffing it, I think.
This is a concentration spell, correct?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
correct.
So you will be concentrating. I need to find the symbol for that. Yep, there you go. You are concentrating. Cool. End of your turn?
Yeah. I used my bonus action and my action, so.
It is the spirit's turn, who is going to move over to Gale, grab a hold of him, or at least attempt to, and I need to roll an attack against Gale. Gale is going to swat it away because it rolled a natural 1. Gale just avoided a lot of damage. And now it's Blackstone's turn. Blackstone.
I was
Did we lo-
talking into
oh.
a muted microphone.
Oh!
So here's what goes on, right? I'm change of plan. I'm gonna wall of force.
Who? Where? Why? How?
What?
I'm
When?
going to wall of force. If I can draw, that would be great. So here we go, right? 10 foot. 10 foot. 10 foot.
Are you making the goddamn Thunderdome?
10 foot. 10
What?
foot. 10 foot.
I don't see what else you're drawing.
Oh,
Wait,
well.
I'm confused. I just got locked into a fucking corner.
No, you didn't. I'm giving you the space. I'm giving you a 5 foot space to get out.
Oh,
It's
the little gap, like right here, you can escape out the door that you're at.
Yeah.
You have. That's gonna.
That-
I'm gonna say you have to do an acrobatics check to get through that, but you can
Hey,
do
by
it.
the
I
way-
mean, it's not. They don't have any width to them.
You've also just pinned Raw in a corner. He is pushed.
Yeah, you
will,
did.
You will push him
This is
against
a
a
this
wall.
is a pillar. This
Yeah,
is
that's a pillar. These torches, they're on pillars.
No one is there.
He is right above it. Oh wait, you wouldn't know that. He's invisible.
That and they don't have any width. Literally, my entire idea was, I pinned this boy against the pillar, and I
Okay, so you
locked
push
this
you,
boy
you
in the
yeah,
corner.
you push Quill back, and you've technically pinned Raw without meaning to.
That's
I
fine.
don't know. I
I
don't
guess.
know.
Oh, don't worry about the bloodhound up here. Don't worry about him. Don't.
Oh.
If you need, use that force space for something else. Don't worry about the boy.
Oh,
He's cooked next turn.
well, I don't know what's going on with this guy. What's going on with him?
That's a spirit that's attacking Gale.
Gale's about to fuck him up.
Easy, right? He doesn't even have to worry.
Could just
I'll
wall of
replace
force
these.
surround the bad man right here, since he's in his own 5-foot square.
Kind of what I did. I put a little square of force around him to keep him locked against the pillar. Bang,
yeah.
boom.
Ow.
Oh my god, we just have people pinned in places. This is all right.
Change of plan.
You hear as you do this, you hear him let out a roar of anger. As his glaive gets like pinned, you see his glaive get pinned between the wall of force and the pillar, and like demanifest out of his hand.
Ooh,
He-
I cut
he is-
off some sort of magic sauce. Interesting.
But it is now Soap's turn. Soap. Sure.
Can I do the thing, Father?
Attack the doggy? Yes, you can attack the doggy.
Grazie. A 22
That hits.
and a 23.
That hits.
I don't like these fucking D&D Beyond. God damn it.
Roll your own damn dice, dude. I'm telling
That's what I'm doing.
you. Oh.
Don't yell at me, Dad. Jesus. 11 plus. Don't tell me to roll my own dice. I just got 2 11s.
I do it
If
because
you want
I
your
love
fucking
you, man.
critter to live, then don't do it. So 22 plus 5 for 27 points of piercing, and then 8 plus 3 for 11 points of thunder or lightning, and then 3 points of bleed.
Wait a minute. Have I been doing
Is
something?
it dead? Actually, oh, and I forgot this. That's another 8. Okay, so I'll give you all the numbers.
And what was the last set?
27.
I have the 11 of
Giving you the
thunder. What was the last thing?
27. 5.
Suavemente.
The last thing was 5. It was
5.
the 11 thunder and then 5 was slashing. Magical. Make sure you know that.
Wait a minute. I gotta check something. How good of a...
All of these slashings have been magical.
Okay. It is barely standing, but it is still up. It's like limping,
Wow.
like half of its body is like torn out. It's kind of just like limping, like blood dripping from its form. It is still up on its feet,
Oh.
unless you have something else to
right.
do.
I'm about to find out. Why do I have the...
I guess Raw, you're pinned in there with the or with the Reaper.
Whoa,
You can
whoa, whoa,
still
whoa,
try
no,
to do your thing.
He's in here with me.
No, that's what I mean. You're in there with him. Like you can still try your shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's in here with me. I'm not in here with him.
Okay.
I mean, really, there's only one.
Oh, did you move away from the bloodhound? He will attack you.
Nope. Mobility. I attacked him.
It was gonna miss
Ligma
anyways.
balls.
He's rolling like shit. Oh, contraire.
Oh, contraire. I finally get away from that asshole. Actually, I'm gonna move here. And that is my turn. Actually, I haven't even used my bonus action. My bonus action.
How dickish do I want to be?
Yeah, how dickish do you want me to... Tyler, how much bullshit do you want me to put you through?
I don't
need to
know.
know now. Actually, how much do you want me to give you to work with? That's the real question.
7.
7? We're rolling
7.
another d20.
Just 7.
Under 7. Did I just roll a 6?
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy. I'm not doing it now, but next turn it's happening.
Uh-oh.
Now, bonus action, I'm popping Holly Leaf in the stim pouch that I have.
Oh no, I know what you're about to do.
I do have disadvantage on certain saving throws, though,
Yep.
so...
It's now the Reaper's turn.
I am munching.
Cool. So he only gets an action or a bonus action.
What do I want him to do? What
Yeah, do
crazy
something.
bullshittery do I want him to do?
Oh wait, yeah, that healing spell, by the way, how much is... Let me see how much that heals.
Yeah.
4d.
Yeah, he's gonna do that because he still has one more of those spell slots. He is going to put a hand up, kind of almost in like partially slow motion, and you will see him draw a line in the air in front of him as a purple gap will appear, and he will...
Could you roll a d20 for me, Tyler?
Sure, I'll roll d20.
What'd you roll?
Why am I rolling a d20?
It's part of slow when you're casting spells with a casting time of 1 action.
What does it explain? Read me the thing.
If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On a 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted.
If it rolls below, it's...
If it
Wait,
rolls
above.
If it rolls an 11 or higher.
It is delayed until the next turn.
Yeah.
What about the other way? Does it say anything about lower?
It fails.
If
Fails?
it's it's a 10 or below, then it goes as normal.
Okay. That's what I thought you were
So
reading
you
it as.
want a low roll.
Yeah,
Well,
but...
I was trying to figure it
he
out because I
has-
rolled a 6.
Okay. So yeah, you
So-
succeed on casting your spell.
He draws this line in front of him, and he steps through it. And I'm gonna do this. He disappears for a moment. And he reappears within the chamber he was before. Angrily.
Did he actually
cast
did
it-
he disengage from me? Or did he just walk away?
He cast Dimension Door.
Does that require walking?
Oh, he walked.
It
he
does not.
walked
It's
through it.
that is the
didn't he?
flavor of it, is walking through it. You don't use any movement to cast Dimension Door, so it doesn't activate opportunity attack unless they have Mage Slayer.
Would you like to cast another wisdom save?
I will cast a Wisdom save for him. He is not succeeding in it, so he is still slowed.
I'm not casting Vicious Mockery or anything. However, can I say a few words?
Yeah.
Soap's just gonna look at him and go, "Running away, are you now, scaredy cat?"
I think that's a dog.
Yeah, I know. It's insulting because we hate cats.
Speak for yourself, man. There are Lupins out there that do like cats.
I am
Anthony's church.
racist. You knew this.
I do. It's now Anthony's turn.
I got no response from him. My witty banter. I'm gonna put him in that fucking hole. That's what I'm gonna do. Why is there a line?
It's just me.
You die.
Where's that fucking meme where he just disintegrates?
Oh,
The
I used to have it. I used to have the fade scream, and I loved it.
If he's more than 60 feet away, does my heat metal just instantly disappear? Or can I move closer to keep it?
I will let you move closer to keep it going.
Yippee!
There we go. I found the... Dude, why is my computer dying? Oh, it's unplugged. I'm retarded.
There you go.
Kenzie's
This
just
is
taking
this
up
is
the whole couch.
This is the scream I picture you make whenever you die.
Yeah, that.
No.
Okay, so bonus action, I'm gonna use heat metal again.
Okay.
I'm gonna need another con save.
All right. I roll the con save. Holy fuck. That's a 12.
Cool. So
Apparently,
Until
this
the start
fight
of
is
my
really
next
weighing
turn.
him down.
he's gonna have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Well, he already has a -2 on AC, by the way.
Well, shit.
Did someone say stacking debuffs? I need him to roll a fucking Constitution saving throw.
Why? It's not your
I
turn.
don't know. I know.
I just need him to, alright?
I just need him to do
There's
it.
also 27 fire damage.
27 fire damage. That was the part I was waiting for. God damn.
Oh wait, can we still silent take down this dickhead?
If you can sneak up behind him, he did teleport himself back to his the chamber he started in. Is that the end of your turn, Anthony?
No.
Okay. What else are you doing, my boy?
Anthony pulls out a whole roll of bubble gum. and
Enters him
starts
from
just smacking. Whoa, pause.
enters him
What
from
the fuck?
behind.
You stupid monkeys.
What are you calling monkey?
Oh wait, you haven't met Frieza yet.
No,
Never
I know all
mind.
about Frieza and him calling the Saiyans monkeys.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I
I mean,
watched
'cause they are
Lytheros.
fucking monkeys.
Yeah, I watched
They're-
Lytheros. They've made the joke 100 times.
Technically, they're monkeys, but
They
they're
are,
just.
yes, monkeys. Anywho,
Oh,
what are you
man,
doing?
I'm gonna have to send you this. Okay, never
I'm
mind.
looking for
Would-
something that's not a concentration.
Oh yeah, you're concentrating on heat metal right now, aren't you?
Fireball.
Boo, do, 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 do.
Yeah, fuck
Sorry.
it, he's away from everyone.
Yeah, fireball. You can hit the dog in the process.
Very, very bleedy dog.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, it
almost
hits the
dead.
dog.
Oh my god, I
save.
didn't think he would do it. Let's go. Wag.
Drop that circle. Drop that radius of burning. Blah blah.
Oh. I mean, it only hits 2 people.
I know. I just want to see where you're dropping it specifically. I would like the audience to see. Wow! Look at that!
Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna drop it right here.
You won't, pansy.
You're right.
Roll that damage, and I'll roll the saving throw for him. It's Dex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a -2 on his dex checks.
I don't think it matters. He did not do
And his
well.
disadvantage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
rolled better
34
the second
damage.
time, so 34 damage.
Yep.
Okay, he takes the brunt of it. You watch as the dog just straight up.
I love
just-
that. Can that be the
it-
sound when we make now whenever like an NPC dies or we go
NPC
down?
It's gonna be one of the perfectly cut screams. That's what it's gotta be.
Oh, damn, bro. Shouldn't have boxed me in, bro. You ruined my fun. I'm just messing.
I'm just
Yeah,
messing.
box.
Help, I
Chill,
know where
box
you
me
are.
in. Now
No,
all
that
the
shit is
crazies
shit
left in
fucked.
here.
Is it now Quill's turn? Anthony, you done?
Yeah.
Quill's turn. Quill gonna do his thing. Quill gonna move. I think Quill has mobile. Yeah, we confirmed that earlier.
Yep.
He has 40 feet of movement. Quill is gonna move to
Yep.
here. And then
Will
move
is
here.
indeed Sauce Master 69.
He is fast as fuckboy. He's gonna pull out his rifle. Quill is about to go ham on some boys.
Say it.
I was gonna say on some biscuits, but that didn't make any sense. In my brain. About to go ham on some biscuits. He is going to, so he will hit 2 of 3 shots. His gun will jam at the last shot, but he will hit 2 of 3 shots. He is going to add a grit dice to his attack, so he will do more damage. So it rolls 2d8 for both attacks. So the first one will do 17, 23 points of damage on the first shot. And the second shot, you watch as the bullet hits right in the forehead of the Skullhound, and it kind of throws its hands back, kind of in this odd kind of pose for a moment as it struggles, and it starts like, like almost like its body is broken, like it starts cracking and shifting in weird ways, like it's possessed. And it kind of keeps this leaned back position before letting out this horrid screech, deafening all of you for a moment as it is in this position just screaming, and you watch as it then slumps to the ground and starts dissolving into a black ooze.
Oh, he's
Had to.
gone?
And that is the end of combat.
Oh, what a bitch he left.
And the ghost too dissolves.
Damn it!
Alright.
I was gonna use what was that? I had the perfect way to kill him with disintegrate, because I could force him to roll it disadvantaged 3 times in a row
Now I
with
gotta ask,
-2
Blackstone,
and a
are you
+3.
keeping the wall of force? Or you getting rid of it? Considering there's nothing left in here.
I was about to say I can't. Is it my turn?
Yeah, like we're out
Oh,
of
yeah,
combat.
no, man.
You can end it.
Oh.
What's in the hole?
You can't see the bottom.
I'll just spawn a construct down there, and then we'll wait.
You feel it fall outside of your range. It just keeps falling.
Can I just drop a flaming rag
yeah.
down the
I just
hole?
wait to see how long it takes for it to hit the bottom. I'm counting.
Based on the distance it gets from you before it dissipates, like it's dismissed. It does not hit the bottom. You catch a rag on fire and drop it in there. It just falls and falls until you can no longer see it falling.
Well, my construct dissipates after 90 feet, so it must be more than 90 feet.
Yeah, my vision's good pretty far.
Anyone have featherfall?
This
Why
was an
would you
accident.
want feather fall down the infinite hole?
I don't think we should go down there. Let's get I'll go up to Gale and be like,
he keeps dragging.
how's
He's
Ghost?
Okay, Mr. DM, can I stand up?
yeah, you can stand up. Also, as a note, Soap, you something
I need a
about
roll.
the chamber that you had seen Ghost in. There's something about it that feels weird to you. No one else has this feeling, but there's something about it that you feel like you need to take a look.
I'm going in here.
Okay.
All right. I'm going in. I'm gonna stand on the fucking
So-
pentagram.
You enter the room,
What's
looking
the
about,
room?
kind of seeing, looking in this chamber. There's not much in here. As you are standing in there, actually move to about this point. Nope, too far. Right there. Nope, you were in the right spot before. Right there. As this happens, you look towards the entrance of this thing, and you feel a hand grab your arm. How do you react when you get your hand grabbed?
Good question. So I'm high on drugs.
It's a
I
small
have
hand
constantly been seeing
with a tight
my-
grip.
So, okay, I'm high on drugs. I've been seeing something telling me how I'm gonna die, and this motherfucker's been haunting me. I think I'd be a little jumpy.
You
Can I
jump.
cast what's it called? Can I cast protection from good and evil on Soap?
Sure. Soap, you jump and you turn, and standing behind you is a very lonely Errol who's very confused on why you're here and looks very nervous himself. You can also notice the hand that's grabbing you is the one with the serpent tattoo on the wrist of it. It appears to
Nice.
have faint purple, almost barbed wire wrapping around the serpent tattoo, almost restricting it.
I slowly reach my hand towards him, like just to poke him in the head. See if like my hand passes
Yeah.
through him or not. I want to know if it's an
Wrath,
illusion.
please step out of the chamber for me, please. You poke him, and he's just, as you poke him, he just says, "What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
You're not supposed to be here."
Where the fuck is here? I'm trying to get a comrade that was abducted by the Reaper.
You see his eyes kind of widen as he looks at you, and his eyes begin darting around. And as you kind of are you going to look around as well?
You jumpy. Huh?
This wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to come here with. Oh no. And as he says that, he is going to. You watch as he, in a flash, wields back a fist, and I need you to roll me a con saving throw, as he is going to punch you in the gut.
Joke's on you. The concoction of drugs I'm on not only gives me advantage on con saving throws, but an extra +5. I'm face tanking that like a champ. Call me Conor McGregor, because I just got a 29.
You got a 29. Okay, you stay on your feet. That's what's going to happen with this. You will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of piercing damage as you are pushed 10 feet outside of the chamber. And as you come to a sliding halt next to Wrath, you see him look up at you. As he looks at you, he just says the words, "Hold on to him while I'm gone." And the door slams shut and locks.
I'm going to punch the door.
Soap, what the hell was that?
Scream, Errol! Just, what do I roll?
Errol, is that the guy who banged the three-headed dragon?
God bless for this buff. Holy shit. All right. 25. I'm punching the door.
You keep hitting the door over and over again. The door at first, like when you first saw it, it didn't look that sturdy. Now that you are hitting it now, trying to get this thing open, it does not want to budge. You can't see through the cracks of it anymore. Nothing. You can hear very mumbled voices on the inside. Like the door is not letting you hear all that well. And then there's silence. After about 2 or 3 minutes, there's just silence in the chamber.
Can I cast Disintegrate on this door?
We need to get into this door right now, Wrath. Actually, before I even... I'm checking myself. What the fuck happened?
You look down at your torso. You have a serpent wrapped around your torso, like the tattoo, wrapped in a purple barbed wire that seems to be holding it still, and it seems to have gone dormant.
I'm gonna cast Disintegrate on this door.
You cast Disintegrate. Roll me the damage. I'd like to see the damage.
Okay, let's see. That's 6th level. Disintegrate, so that's 70 damage.
Okay. You cast it on the door, produce a barely, about a 6-inch hole in the door. You're able to see inside the two of you. And you can see dropping out of one hand, you see, I guess I gotta put the tokens down, because originally you weren't supposed to see any of this.
Well, we can't even see it because we can't open the door.
Wait,
Well, I'm gonna open the door.
Wait, Mage Hand open it from the other side.
Well, it's so you put a hole in it in the center. You can't move through the doorway, so I'm just gonna show. You see the Reaper once more holding Errol by the throat and drop his body and look to you and just said, "It seems you missed the party," and he's just going to disappear in a swirl of smoke.
Oh, I need a roll upon transformation.
You can now pry open the door though, because the latches on it have been disintegrated.
Oh, cool. Busting in.
You go inside to find a very still, unmoving Errol laying on the ground, eyes wide open in a blank stare. He looks unharmed. You do see a note though, tucked in the shirt that he is wearing, or in his armor, that's barely peeking out.
Anthony, we have a man down. Get over here.
I'm gonna check the note.
Checking the note, you see
Just like kneeling down in shock.
Yeah, you see written in the note, it says, "Thank you for delivering my prize. It almost makes me want to spare you in the end. I'll get that little fortune teller and his friends later." Signed, and it just says The Reaper.
So, what does it say?
He's coming for the rest of my group. Question. Specifically, when he died, what happened? Was there... So, when he killed... Was it Ven? When he killed Ven, he produced a soul coin. Did the same
Yeah.
happen when he killed Errol?
You didn't see a soul coin, but he did. In one hand was clenching something, in the other hand was holding Errol by the neck, and then dropped him. And then said, "It looks like you've missed the party," and then disappeared.
Rest of your group, what do you mean?
You remember that party that we met and they read our fortunes and everyone got kind of psychologically fucked up because of it?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's coming to kill them. And the rest of my... Well, they're already dead at this point. They were at the sacred tree. Everyone who is on this continent from my group is most likely going to die.
I forgot that the music was supposed to stop by this point.
How do we stop this then? Do you have contact with the rest of your group? Do we go back to our base? What do we do?
The only contact I had was at the tree, and the tree no longer exists. I have no means to contact the rest of my party. I have no idea where the other regiments are. I don't know where the other scouting parties are. I don't even know where the fortune teller is. I'm completely and totally cut off and alone.
Let's get back to the truck and get back to base.
I can't even bring him back because his soul most likely isn't even here. And now I have a goddamn demon stuck to my fucking body. I'm grabbing Errol, I'm throwing him over my shoulders, fireman carry style. I'm just walking out.
Okay, I'm just gonna move his body off screen so that we'll just say you have him. So the
We
lot
need
of
to get
you
back to the vehicle right now.
move out of the cave. You find Gale is already there. He has got Ghost set down in the bed, kind of laying there. Gale's jacket kind of laying underneath him. You bring Errol over with you, I guess. What are you guys doing as you
I'm
all
not
get
putting
to
him
the truck?
down.
You're just gonna hold him the whole way.
Yep.
Okay.
So this was a trap, but it wasn't a trap to kill us. It was a trap to kill your mentor.
Yes.
Make you watch.
I used my friend to get to another friend.
And as the lot of you climb into the vehicle, is there any RP we want to do while you guys are traveling back?
Is there any other message notes or anything that
No.
Errol might have had on his body?
The only thing you can find on Errol, there is a small notepad, and it seemed like he was losing his shit before this happened. He was writing a bunch
kind
of.
of-
It was a lot of gibberish. Like you could read what it was saying, but the words didn't make sense in the order they were in. It was a lot of talk of, he's been watching. He knows where I am. Things like that. I can't talk to the others. I don't want to endanger them. Things like that. But then there's also things that just like. He's rambling about odd things that don't make any sense. Like they're things that I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to go for specifically. Talking about consuming shadows and odd subliminal spaces that shouldn't exist that he's apparently seen in visions.
Doesn't look like the ramblings of a monk.
No, it looks like the ramblings of a madman. And
And
as you kind of get
can
to the
I-
end of it, it's just repeating the words, I have to run from him, I have to run from him, and just over and over again.
So who was that guy?
I don't know. He's been hunting us, I guess, since we've gotten here. He has some score to settle with Errol, and I guess he succeeded. And how, I don't know. It should have been
Keep on being up your back.
that should have been a high order.
And by extension, the other Hopebringers, he's going after them now?
Most likely. Anyone from the old continent that's here currently was most likely. It was anyone from the old continent that is brought here was in or had some connection to the order,
The Order?
the group I'm a part of. Well, one of. There's multiple sub factions. I'm only part of the Order of the Starving.
It's an encouraging name.
We have more back at the old continent. However, doesn't look like he had any ways to contact them.
Did you ever hear stories of this guy from Errol?
No.
So
I
roll me
know
a
of.
intelligence
Oh.
check. Or history.
Oh yeah,
History.
yeah. You want me to? Oh, intelligence or history?
History. I'm gonna
Got
say
a
history.
15 on intelligence, and 11 on history. I'm taking that 14. Please, mama. Actually,
You recall
technically, I have advantage on history.
for Fey things, I'm pretty sure.
No, and Grim,
Oh.
you can recall information about dark past surrounding an object you've
Oh.
touched or a location.
You remember stories Errol had spoken to you, things of his adventures and things like that. You get an inkling that some of this is not just a score of settling, it is an act of revenge against certain groups, and also the defilement of what the order stands for specifically, or at least Errol's whole organization stands for.
I have a question.
Yes.
Due to the homie's description of having a skull head, is there some connection to the stories of the skull hound?
It is based on what Errol witnessed. It is very, very close to those descriptions. The person that it is though, you can tell at least from that, it is not the same person Errol dealt with.
It is a different, but of the same group.
It seems to be the same. The only difference is this one seems to have possession of souls and the ability to manipulate the spirit.
All right. So I guess correction to what I'm saying. Errol never specifically cross paths with this individual. However, on previous journeys with his group, they came across someone who had the ability to manipulate blood magic, so to speak. And they went by the name of the Skullhound.
Blood magic, like a blood hunter.
It's not necessarily. I think our abilities are similar, but they have their differences. I for sure can't do what he can do, and he can't do what I can do. But there's some overlap there. I think this is much older, far much older than anything I'm aware of.
How much longer till we get to camp?
So once you guys finish this conversation, this probably would have happened like an hour or so after getting on the road.
Would I be able to try to wake the mark as well?
Oh, that's on him.
That's on me. I thought that's
it's
on
on you.
me now.
The mark disappeared after you took out whenever Quill shot the last shot that took out the thing.
I thought, huh? What do you mean?
Oh, you're talking about you're talking about. Okay, no, Dalgamane.
Yeah. Oh no, I know that homie disappeared.
No,
yeah,
it's dormant. It doesn't seem to respond. Trying to even like meditate and try to activate it, you can hear a very deep in your subconscious a sound of something struggling and like deep breathing deep in your conscious and like a struggle occurring, but there is no visual movement happening outside.
I need a mage. I need someone who could break curses. I'm going to Cerberus.
So you guys will get back to camp around 3 or 4 in the morning.
I'm going to bed.
I'm not bringing Errol's body to the main area. I'm going straight to Cerberus's lab.
You're taking it to Cerberus's lab?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you all disband.
Some RP. If this motherfucker tries to do any kind of experimenting, oh.
The lot of you all head home. You specifically go to Cerberus's lab. We won't bring up the map for this. We'll just kind of talk through this. As you go in there, you find Cerberus in very late hours of the day. He's not working on anything. He's brought out this very nice looking armchair. He is sitting off to the side, kind of drinking one of the heads is drinking a cup of tea. Another one is currently asleep, and the third one, or the middle one, is currently reading a book. And he kind of glances up at you, the middle one, that's not, preoccupied with other things. Looks up at you and just says, what brings you here with a cadaver at this hour?
Couple favors to ask. That's why I'm here. As most of our conversations have been, this is between us.
All right, fair enough.
I'm gonna lay his body down on the table.
He kind of raises to his feet, kind of setting down the tea in the book. Kind of coming over and just, hands behind his back, kind of observing what there is to observe.
It's the body of my master. He was a former vessel for an entity. I don't need to get into that right now. We were in a fight, though. My assumption, I'm no great mage or wizard or scholar or any of that, but from what I've seen with this individual, my assumption is that my master's soul is no longer here, and therefore he is not able to be brought back at the moment. If possible, I need some way to preserve the body, prevent it from rotting, decomposing, anything of that nature, until I could figure out how to bring him back.
He gives a nod, and one head kind of. They're both kind of looking over the body, and you see him like he kind of waves a hand, and like a little mage hand appears, and you can see him like gently pull open eyes and like look at everything and looking him over, and just kind of gives a nod and says, "I think I have something that I can do. One moment."
You
And
can bring him back, or that's possible. That would
Yeah.
be great.
As he's walking, he says, "No, not that of preserving nature." And he quickly leaves the room for a minute and comes back. Probably 5 minutes later, you can see him as he's walking into this room. He's grabbed like some crate that he found, is kind of like stuffed things into it, like random cloths and things to like produce like a bedding within it. And you can see him like as he's carrying this thing into the room, he is also sketching out like runes into it. And he kind of places it down and says, if so desired, as it's not customary for the base to hold those of the dead except for fellow soldiers, I could keep him here if you would
Yes.
desire. I could
Not
get
even
this.
letting him finish.
Yeah, he just pauses and just kind of says, "All right, I'll have this done within the hour, and I will place his body within it, because I assume that you were attempting to bring him back, so I won't mess with the body as I have done with many cadavers before."
I'm gonna kill the bastard who took his soul, shove him to the 9 pits of hell, and restore his soul back to his body.
Gives a nod and says, "It sounds like this individual's probably already damned himself to those places, but it never hurts to give someone a push in the direction they're heading already." As he continues like sketching the box, the leftmost head just kind of then turns to you and just says, "Thinking of which, how has your transformation been holding up? Have you attempted it at all, or have you kind of kept my word or kept my warning of not attempting such a thing?"
Almost, but haven't attempted yet. But I got prepared.
Good. I will recommend.
All I'm saying that I'll be rolling another pack of the holly leaf and stim together.
Mm-hmm. He kind of gives a nod and just says, "I will recommend in a week's time when the lunar eclipse does occur, take the anti-transformation stuff that I gave you. I would hate for you to, well, I can't say too much, but I have a feeling you will not be staying here during that time."
I probably won't. Which leads me to my second question. Do you know of anyone who can break a curse or a binding spell?
Kind of scratches one of his chins and just says, "Currently in this time, no. If you would have asked me about 10 years ago, I had a few, but I think most of which have been killed or are working for the enemy. No, those ones are not exactly helpful anymore."
Fantastic. So I can't do anything with this demon that's been forcibly shoved into my body. Love this.
He kind of raises an eyebrow and just says, "Demon, you say?"
Don't get any ideas. I don't
Puts
know
up
what you're
both-
thinking, but
He puts up both hands. He says, "It's all in good research, but that can be saved for another time."
I don't need experiments right now. I need to go By the way, when I had searched his body prior, there was no sending stones or anything.
No, there was nothing on him. He seemed to have discarded all of his communications.
Fuck.
He had
What kind of
he discarded
absolute-
everything he had except for that notepad.
Bro, you turned him from a relatively sane monk into fucking Kanye West off of drugs.
Oh my god.
How in 20 years did he devolve that quickly?
He has never dealt with a threat like this one.
Bullshit. Actually, I don't even know. I don't even want to know.
Let me just put it this way. He has seen some things.
I ain't even gonna get into that shit. I ain't even gonna.
I ain't even gonna try. It ain't worth it.
It's yeah, we're just gonna ignore the whole fighting a fucking god and time dilation, also going to hell. One spooky dog without fur on skull. Errol goes, oh, Yeezys.
Too spooky for me.
Too
Too-
spooky.
The spooky Yeezys, man. You never know.
I'm the only one who's supposed to have a skull head. Ooh.
This is bullshit.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking at service. I'm just like rubbing my head after rolling my little pack. I'm just gonna be like, I need to go to sleep.
Gives a nod.
I need to write reports in the morning. I need to send contacts out and letters and plan a fucking funeral for myself. I'm just walking out. I'm not even listening to what he says. I'm just walking out.
He just by that point, as you start walking out, just going, he's just like, kind of. He looked like he was gonna say something, and then as you walk out, he's just like, "There's no point," and just focuses on messing with the box. But you all rest. I'll say 2 or 3 days pass by. And
I would have sent out letters to anyone who I thought would receive them the day after. I'm also gonna go check the armory and see if they got my fucking request.
nothing new has come in yet. I will make a note. When you when you check the armory, nothing's new in there. Not yet, at least.
Who do I go to order shit? Is there like a Bezos on this campus or facility?
It's generally when they get stuff, they will tell you guys. Because magical items and stuff have been kind of in high demand due to this war.
Is
And they've
there
been
like a mail station that where would this come into, and is there a chair that I could just kick up in and wait? Because I got fuck all to do at this point. I've sent my letters.
You would just wait at usually stuff is brought straight to the barracks.
Oh yeah.
There's a drop off point, but there's generally stuff is taken straight to the barracks.
I'm gonna go check on. I'll check on Ghost then. If someone else has fucking
Yeah.
RP.
Yeah, are you doing this in the same night or is it a different night or a different day? Different day. So okay, so a few days go by, like 2 or 3 days go by. You guys do your things, continue your R&R.
No, we now start the R&R bullshit. This hasn't been R&R.
Each you in order. Hear a knock at your door of your room. Early. Actually, it'd be later in the day. It'd be like 2 or 3 days later, about 4 days before the lunar eclipse. You would hear Soap. Soap. You would be the first to hear a knock at your door.
Open the door.
You open the door to find a soldier standing there. He looks a little timid. It looks like he probably drew drew one of the drew the short straw on this. And as he's standing there, he kind of gives you a salute and just says, he kind of stutters through his words for a second. He just says, your squad has a guest outside of the barracks, sir. He's also like a foot shorter than you. So he's a little timid.
Did this? Oh, the soundboard didn't work. I don't know if it did.
Oh, I have it muted
It
on
did.
Discord because
The
hell yeah.
Yippee streaming.
Yeah,
yeah. It says you have a guest
Um,
outside. Your squad has a guest outside, sir.
yeah. Does this guest have a description, or are they just corporeal?
He he's like stutters over his words. So kind of
I'm
like
just
takes
fucking
it-
with you. You're good. I'll get the others.
He kind of steps out of your way and watches you go out the door, and you can see him like as you walk away, he just kind of goes, "Oh." And then just-
I'm not even like really looking. I'm just like, first door I bang on, second door I kind of kick, third door bang again, fourth door I'm just headbutting, fifth door kicking it.
you don't even get to open the fifth door. As you are approaching Quill's door, the door opens. He peeks out and goes,
I'm gonna stop mid kick and go, oh good, you heard.
gives a nod, and it just kind
We
of
have
like
guests.
steps out. Are the rest of you coming out of the hallway? From the very blunt bangs against your doors.
Door
Yeah,
3 got
I-
2
I-
bangs.
I creep it open. And
You
I-
would see that Soap is down the hallway just banging on other people's doors.
Well, at least the door's getting cleaned.
That's sass.
We can have a
'cause
problem
soap is on
soldier.
it. Because there's soap on the door. It's clean now.
Barracks explodes.
Oh, I call it a tactical nuke.
I stick my
What
head
are
out the
odds
window.
that I'm in the barracks right now?
By this day, like on this day, you would be at the barracks.
Sus.
No,
Okay.
I am God. I tell you what you are.
I say by
Well,
this.
I don't answer.
I say by this time I'm in bed.
Okay, so you could. Are you getting up to like check on what Ghost is banging on the door
Yeah.
for?
I
Okay.
got up. Stuck my head out the door.
I'm looking at him. I go, we have guests outside. We've been called.
Who?
I don't know.
I didn't care who it was.
Do you want me to tell them you don't care? What do you? I'm telling you, we need to go outside.
Who?
Whether or if you continue this out, you and my fucking master, you're lucky he's dead. I would be giving you.
Quill starts laughing, and then in Raw's voice goes, "Who?"
I'm pulling a pin on the grenade. I'm going. You got 5 seconds.
I shut the door and lock it.
I'm going to the door.
Who has
Quill-
knock?
I use rope trick and climb into the ceiling.
He's in the walls.
He's in the goddamn walls.
Fucking Christ.
I can't.
Fly?
Yeah.
So I guess we should go see our guest now.
Quill's just standing at the end of the hallway, just kind of head tilted to one side, like confused on why the two of them are having a moment.
I rolled a crit on the door.
Oh God.
This is me kicking it.
I like to use stealth as well because I'm in the ceiling.
I'll roll.
That's a
a
32.
You kick down the door, like you break the lock of the door. It swings open.
We'll
You don't
look
see Raw.
around.
Yeah, you don't see Raw anywhere.
I'm putting the grenade back in. Does he have any pictures of his family?
It's a Raw question.
I mean, on me. I try to keep my barracks not decorated.
You wouldn't have any.
On me, I do. I'm a bare
Well, you were
minimum
just-
man.
You were just sleeping. Do you sleep with him?
I mean, you always gotta be ready to go.
He sleeps in his uniform and just like ready to go.
Like I don't know.
I got a 27 on perception.
I got a
You don't
32.
you don't yeah
so
you don't see where he is.
You don't see me.
I'm just gonna look around. I don't see him.
I cast fear in his general direction.
I what?
Roll me a wisdom save.
Wait, rope trick's a concentration spell, right?
Oh fuck! I fall out the ceiling. Wait, I fly. It doesn't matter.
Do we see the ropes and shit fall or whatever?
If you're peeking in the room, you'd see Raw fall out of the ceiling, catch himself, and then cast fear.
I got a 24.
You feel
Alright.
the spell try to grab you, but you get like the hackles on the back of your neck stand up, and you turn and see Raw just floating above the ground.
I cast Curse of Binding.
Oh my
I'm
god!
gonna no, it's not.
I need a strength saving throw.
Oh, from me? Okay.
E.
24.
What?
Damn!
I rolled an 18 plus 6. 24.
Damn!
Oh, no, I'm amplifying it. You're gonna have to continue rolling that shit for the next minute.
I'll roll it again.
I'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
22.
You got 10 rolls.
Oh, wait. Actually, wait, what spell did you say it was?
It's not a spell.
It's not a spell. It's his blood.
Okay. Just
curse
making
stuff.
sure. Just making sure. All right.
You,
So that's-
you
so
got,
that's-
so you got
What's
two
the minimum?
down.
What do I lose? Like, what do
You
I
got-
lose to?
You're gonna lose to a 16.
16? Okay.
Strength saving throws.
All right. It's a 23. That's a 15. All right. Cool.
Alright, he just drops out, and now he is bound. I'm just gonna grab him by the scruff of the neck. He has 0 movement speed, cannot take any actions or reactions. And I'm just dragging him.
I'm a bird dog. I'm not a cat or a dog. I don't think I
Listen.
have a scruff.
Do the little back
You're
of the
just
neck.
grabbing me by the back of my neck.
Yep.
Anything has a scruff if you try hard enough.
Yeah.
Oh god!
And does Wrath say that? I'd fucking love that.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
does.
I can see you like peeking in around the corner, and it's like, thank you. I'm looking down at Ron and be like, listen, I don't even want to go, but we've been called. I'm just following orders.
You all head outside.
Yep.
Okay.
Who's
You
going
all.
where? I'm not there.
Oh
I never answered my door.
no! I guess Blackstone's not coming. Everyone else is.
I'm just gonna look
Oh,
at
wait.
Wrath and be like, here's a grenade. Get Blackstone out here.
Is
And she'll
Anthony
just-
coming?
You can answer it right now as he has holding the pin of the grenade.
Oh, what are you
Rat-
talking about? I'm sorry. I just went through. No, rope trick is not a concentration.
Oh, I thought it was. Never mind.
Nah, it's a 1 hour duration. I'd still be up there.
It'd still be pretty
It
funny
doesn't
if you
matter.
fell out of the ceiling, though.
It doesn't matter.
Raph will tap on Blackstone's door using her stick.
Why?
We've been summoned.
2.
We don't know.
Sticks of dynamite. Get out of here.
I've
In the
been
middle of experiments here.
I've been told to threaten you with a grenade.
You hear in
Okay.
addition to her talking, you can hear Ra for some reason repeating who over and over again behind her.
Quill's doing his thing.
I'm in
does
the middle
Anthony-
of experiments.
Does Anthony come out?
The sooner we take care of this meeting or whatever, the sooner you can get back to your experiments.
Who?
The sooner I can get to letting go of this grenade I've been handed, which has no pin inserted into it, and I don't have the pin to put back into it. So please haul your keister out of there so I can get the pin to this thing because I do not like explosives.
You got
Who?
a firing range down the hall. Just throw it in there.
It's the
Who?
random who in the background.
Give me give me
I hope-
15 minutes.
I hope this new recruit's just watching at the end of the hallway, like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh yeah,
he
he's
said
still
he
here.
wants 15 minutes.
He's still there. He wants 15 minutes.
The first 15 minutes.
You have 10.
Yo, put me down. Put me down.
Yeah,
No.
you-
The building could explode.
Anthony,
Put me
out
down.
here. I'm going outside with Raw.
Just set me down for 1 second,
I don't trust you.
Hey,
One
get back here
second.
for that grenade
No.
pin.
please.
No.
I'm not. It's fine. I'm not gonna run. It's cool.
I'll set you down outside.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right. As soon as we go outside.
As soon as we get outside or in front of whoever the fuck it is that we need, I'm setting him down.
Cool. I bolt inside and then use disguise self around the corner and become Errol.
He's still bound.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked.
That's really fucked up.
Who is this new person that we're just like in front of?
As you guys walk out and you drop him down, you see 2 armed soldiers, and standing between them is Cal, who looks a little nervous.
Oh, Calcifer.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is the fortune teller, isn't it?
Yes. He's coming for you, by the way. I don't know if you got my letter.
Wait, who?
I know he is.
Then you know he's dead, right? Not Reaper.
The cards told me, and I know how he died.
I'm just dropping Ron. Like, just follow me.
Wait,
I will say,
give me the grenade pin, please. Before we
Oh,
go
you
on
can-
this
Yeah, I'll give you the grenade pin.
pin, please.
I'll give you the. Yeah, actually, I'll just gesture for the grenade back.
I hand it back to him. I do not like these things.
Repinning the grenade.
yeah. As you're doing that, Cal's just going to say, I was also. I have something that we need to discuss somewhere, whether that be here or at the tavern where the other Hopebringers are.
Like they're all in one place, and this Reaper freak is trying to hunt them all down, and they're all in the one place.
Strength in numbers.
The
He's
heroes
gonna
at
kill us all.
Almoria are all in one place. Wonderful.
We're all gonna die, aren't we, Cal?
I
Well,
don't know.
well, strength in numbers. Then we need to get there right now.
All right.
Wrath, if you want to go.
Ref
You
speed walks
can.
back to Blackstone's door, and tells him, "Hey, knock, knock, knock. We have to stop that Reaper guy from killing everyone, like right now. Can you please come out?"
Well,
Okay, if he's hooing behind me, I'm going to drive my staff into his gut.
Who?
no, not the
You
boy.
just hear
Wait. Wait, actually, who?
Who? Okay. The Hopebringers.
And then I point in and say asked. Sorry.
I have a pretty good
disintegrate at
strength
13th
for
level.
I have a pretty good strength for a sorcerer. If you want me to whack you upside the head.
Quill's just kind of holding onto his gut. Like, he's clearly not, like, too badly phased, but he's kind of, like, surprised that you whacked him in the gut. He's like, oh my god.
Like in character, like, you know, she grew up hearing about like the Hopebringers and stuff as a kid because she grew up in the streets in Almoria. Her parents are, she was orphaned, in the war that they ended. So she is
Now
very.
they're all
concerned
gonna
about this.
die.
Yeah. So she'll kind of like tell Blackstone like we need to go now or things could get even worse.
I didn't think about leaving here a powerful being such as that could just straight block fucking level 6 spells.
He cast counterspell. He did something you can do. It's not that big of a feat.
what was it? I thought that was a terrible idea to begin with, but at the same time, we almost died, or at least I did.
I'm not even there.
She's just gonna turn to leave at this point.
I'm all game for going to talk to the Homebringers. I'm just gonna...
Quill waits for you to walk off, and then you hear him from down the hallway, Blackstone. You hear from outside your door go, "Whoo!" And then you hear like quick scuttling as he like scuttles off.
I guess
Swear to God.
while Wrath's doing that little shit, I'm gonna be with Cal.
Listen,
Fucking
I'm
poor Quill.
I'm glad Quill's forgiven me for my war crimes.
Quill wasn't as badly phased as the rest of you. He's been a part of war before. He already has experienced it himself, so he's kind of accepted these things happen.
I keep forgetting he's like 30. He's older than me, my character.
Now,
Just
is everyone
while
meeting
that's
outside?
happening,
Who is not meeting outside?
On the outside.
I'll be outside, but I was gonna do something while he was inside. I was gonna go get the body. I was gonna ask Cal if he needs the body.
Cal's gonna shake his head no.
Okay. The body's preserved. I'm assuming we can't get him back. At least not until this dickhead's dead. The Reaper.
Yes. Blackstone and Anthony, are you two coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has 15 minutes elapsed.
By this point, yes.
Okay, I'm going to walk out, but I'm gonna make sure nobody sees in my room.
Raph is just standing right in front of it, the door.
Well,
Quill
it's
is
a good thing
peeking.
I'm-
Yeah. Quill is peeking around the corner, like down the
I'm
hallway.
I'm like putting my leg like in his way, like just shooing him with my leg, like you would a cat or a dog trying to squeeze through a door. It's like, hey.
No, he's
Isn't
down the
Wrath,
hallway.
like,
He's not near the
6
door.
Oh, he
foot?
is, okay.
Raph,
Yeah.
she's like 6'1".
Yeah, Wrath is like towering over you. You got the short king versus the Dami mommy.
Wait, hold on, me?
How
I know,
short are you?
she's
6'5", like canonically 6'5".
Okay. She's 6'3". She's 2 inches shorter than you.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, I'm like squeezing out the door sideways, like, hey, yo, alright, closing the door. Alright.
You guys will kill each other. Thank you, chat.
Oh,
Okay.
did someone say we're gonna kill each other? Yeah, bro, I'm about to
Yeah.
rig this fucking place.
Wait, who?
You all head out of the tavern, or head out of the barracks, kind of heading into the town of Croft, down into the lower parts of the city, the tavern you went to before. Upon arrival, as I activate the map for all of you to see.
This R&R sucks. I hope we get paid for a new R&R.
Bro, this R&R is giving my character new levels of fucking mental health problems.
It's just called
this-
character development.
This isn't
It's
character
called-
development. This
it's
is
called-
fucking psychiatric care. I'm maybe one minor inconvenience away from getting grippy socks.
So Cal's gonna head inside.
One tap
Um,
water, please.
I'm going
Pour
inside
me a drink, bartender.
and I'm putting.
God, I
You should
love
see
the
the
town
you
with
should
no
you
name.
should see the map
I'm
now.
putting-
Cal is situating himself on the
much?
far side of the room by a table.
How much would 5 gold get me?
A lot of alcohol.
Oh, okay, that's too much.
Potion seller.
I would
Pour
like.
me a drink, bartender.
How much would 1 gold get me? I just want a bottle of strong liquor.
You could get fairly cheap stuff, like a full like fifth of cheap stuff for a gold.
All right, cool. I'm getting a 5th.
You
with
see
Cal.
Quill get
Yes.
like 3 things of ale. Cal is right here.
Hey, is that one guy me and Quill beat the shit out of and got a necklace from here?
No.
Damn.
If you said that out loud, Quill just kind of snaps his neck in a direction. Quill is going to. He kind of
I'll
wanders
toss Quill
over.
a gold piece.
So are we
Paying
trying
him.
to look like we're not with them?
I'm sitting in front of him.
Yeah, Quill came over and just kind of.
What are
Quill's
you
just
talking about?
Yeah, Quill is just standing on the end.
No, I
of
don't
the
mean
table.
Cal. I mean like the people we came here to help. But okay.
I don't know.
The
what's going
Homebringers
on,
are all
so I'm
kind of
just grabbing a
separated. They're
beer
all
now.
sitting around talking to one another.
Okay. Time to double check all my spells and feats in case shit goes sideways real quick.
I'm just gonna look at Wrath, and I'm just slowly mouthing the phrase, "Don't tell them they're all gonna die."
Raph can't lip read, so she's like, "What?" Like
Quill
kind of
kinda-
like whispers, like what?
Quill kind of leans forward and goes, "Who?"
Because you're a soap. She can't lip read a Lupin.
Oh wait, you're sitting next to me. I'm just doing this like sitting next to you, mouthing a fucking phrase. I'm stupid. My bad.
Yeah, she moved over to sit by you once you sat
Yeah,
down because she
so-
wasn't sure where she wanted to sit.
Soap will just lean in and go, "Don't tell the rest of them. They're all gonna die."
Okay.
They're all gonna die.
Quill, no.
Don't make
Sit
me continue
down.
to physically abuse you, young man. He's
Sit
probably
down.
older than me.
He's
Kinda
definitely older than all of us.
Let me tell you his age. He is based.
Quill is the fucking 50-year-old that realized he wasted his life and is trying to regain his youth.
Oh, he's like 25 years old or something.
Oh, I'm
Do
28.
you a 25-year-old Kenku is like, why is there a bubble?
That's what I was. 25-year-old Kenku was like, "Why is there a bubble?"
Sorry, my fucking brain got distracted by fireball.
PTSD triggered. All right.
This-
Who is all going to gather
no.
around the table? Because Cal did say he wanted to talk to all of you.
I'll gather. There's a-
Gather.
Do we have to pull up more tape, like more chairs or whatever?
Just kind of stand around the space. They've combined to
Oh,
become
goodness,
one.
they're stacking.
It is the lion ladder. That's how we'll stop all Pokemon.
Oh, of course. I know the video you're quoting too. And Cal kind of lets out a sigh once you've all sat down. He says, as context of why I've come to all of you with this message, he gestures to you, Soapy says, Errol's probably told you of this in the past, but I have been prone to what we come to know as prophetic fits, where I start prophesying without realizing. Apparently, I was told to find all of you to read your fortune, but in a way that is odd and a bit unorthodox. And he
Is that
kinda
why you collected us here?
gives a nod and he pulls out the deck of tarot cards he has and starts like doing his normal shuffling through them.
But
is like-
while he's doing that, I'm gonna go, well, I too have learned how to read fortunes. I'm gonna take a big swig of liquor, wave my hand, and goes, a Lupin with a skull as a head is going to hunt you down and says, I'm killing the fortune teller next.
Quill mimics you perfectly.
Beautifully.
Wrath kind
Love
of
it.
gently slaps him on the back of his head, like in a friendly manner. Like, not a I'm gonna beat the shit out of you manner, but it was like kind of like
he kind of says
it's sensitive.
he produces like this slight like bird, like I guess like it sounds like a bird call, but you can tell it's him chuckling. And he sets down the empty tankard of the first ale he got, and then picks up the second one and starts drinking that.
Oh, Quill got all of these for himself. What a
he got
fucking
3
G.
drinks for him. He didn't get it for anyone else.
Wrath is just like sipping a water.
Meanwhile, I'm turned around.
I
not even
love
paying
Quill.
attention.
Yeah, remember the last time we were here? Quill got drunk. That's just
So-
Quill.
Can I be trading my handle every once in a while? I'll like offer Quill a couple sips.
Oh, and he reaches over like both hands, like ooh, yes.
Don't drink all of it.
He takes a
Ow.
little more than you want him to, but it's not the whole thing.
So if shit hits the fan, who should we be trying to protect the most?
Probably Cal, but
Okay.
I don't actually. I'd say all of them are equal.
Because
but
I can cast a ward on one person and intercept some damage, but I can only do it on one person.
if they're gonna be targeted, they're gonna be targeted by the Skull Hound. In which case, I don't know if a ward is gonna be enough.
Cal leans forward a little bit and says, "If things come to worse," and he gestures over to the Bard Kenku that's sitting with Journey, and well, you would know him as Jabbers. Points over
As
to Jabbers and
Jabbers.
just says, if it does hit the fan, Jabbers can get all of us Hope Bringers out of here. But we don't think he will attack us in a public place.
Okay.
Not yet, at least.
I don't know what he's after. Anyways, your fortunes.
All right. I'll explain how this is going to work. And as he's getting the cards together, he says, unlike normal, where I draw just 3 cards, it will be 3 cards that will tell the past, 3 that will tell the present, and 3 that will tell the future. Unfortunately, with this method, though the prophecy or the fit that I had last night has told me to do so, it locks in whatever fortune I tell. It is not a telling of what can be, but what will be.
What do you mean? Whatever you're about to tell us is going to come true?
He gives a very solemn nod.
Okay.
He sits down the deck in front of him. And you watch as he begins to pull the first card. And as he does, he says, if there's any of you that don't wish to know this information, this is your time to walk away. But I wanted to first give you the option
I'm
to
gonna
know
go
what's
over
going
here.
on. Blackstone's like, fuck this shit.
I don't want to hear none of this.
Quill is like,
looking at the rest of the group.
Quill is very interested. His eyes have kind of gone wide. He's still like holding the tanker. You know, like someone holds like a cup of hot chocolate,
Yeah.
like close to their chest,
Mhm.
kind of both hand. Yeah, he's doing that with the tankard. And he's very interested in these cards. As this happens, though, as Blackstone walks off, and the rest of you are preparing for this, you watch as he draws the first 3 cards. And I want to pull up my spare document just so that I can tell
Is this
you
for the entire party?
This is the entire party's fate. The first card that is pulled from the deck. Where is it?
This is our past.
Yeah, so first it's the past. The first card that is drawn from the deck, the top part of the card, what looks to be the top at the time, shows the hands of demons and devils burning and tearing away at what looks to be a disc resembling that of the material plane. The bottom part of the card showing a mirror image, but showing the molding and creation of it with very divine and angelic hands. You hear Cal mutter the words, the destruction. Draws the next card. As he draws it and places it down, you see what looks to be the top of the card. And I'll just tell you now, if you guys haven't figured it out. Top of the card is what the fortune is. The bottom is the alternative if the card was the other way around. Because all these cards have 2 fates. The top of the card for it shows a small cottage partially burning and burnt and collapsed. Decay kind of taking over what's left of it. The sky dark and red with a barren field surrounding it where there is no life. The bottom of the card showing the same cottage, but in a lush green field. A very small halfling woman sitting upon the porch in a rocking chair, seeming to be knitting happily. As he puts down the card, he mutters the words "home."
So we've destroyed our home.
And he draws the last card, and you see, where's the card? So I have my whole list here. The top of the card shows It shows an unmarked grave appeared to be weathered to the point that the engravings are now unreadable. A light fog hovering around it in this kind of gloomy night scene. The opposite side of the card showing a furbolg man walking through a lush forest, gently placing a hand under a flower hanging from a very lush tree. And he mutters the words, "the grave." And kind of pauses for a moment. And you can see as he kind of looks up to all of you, his eyes are glazed over at the moment. They are completely white. There is no pupils within his eyes at the moment. And his voice also doesn't sound quite like his. It almost has like another layer added to it.
So we haven't been making good choices.
He said, through your recent events, destruction has led to loss of homes and the loss of lives. Things that may have been able to be prevented, some may have not been able to be. Things that have devastated the world around you as well as your own internal worlds. And the cards remain on the table. He begins to draw the next set of cards. The first card that he pulls next, his head kind of going back down, it shows a cloaked figure located at the bottom of the card, kind of holding its hands up towards a very beautiful diamond on the top of the card. Their face shadowed and covered to prevent it from being able to be seen, while the hand is mere moments from grabbing a hold of this gem. And Cal mutters the word thief. And then he draws the next card. In the center of this card, a hole within the fabric of reality within this card. This card actually, unlike the others, seems to be shifting on its own. Almost a void-like space, a blackened abyss at the center of this card that seems to be sucking in everything around it in this card. And you hear, not in Cal's voice, but in a very strange voice, more deeper than his, just say, "the void." And it almost echoes for a moment. And he draws another card, and he places it down, and the grave card reappears. He places it down a second time. And there's a moment you see one of his eyes, the kind of whiteness in his eyes, the glazed over appearance, goes away in one eye, and he looks confused for a moment, as if he's come out of this, halfway came out of this prophetic state, and is noticing something that's not quite right before his eye kind of glazes back over again. And as he does this, he just says, "There is something lost by all of you now, something that has been voided out, taken from you, that leaves you hollow. A thief in the night, something that has robbed life from you." And there's a long pause for a moment, and he just mutters the words, "the Reaper." And his head kind of goes back down to draw the cards for the future. He's going through the cards. He pulls out the first card of the deck, or the first card once more, placing it down above the other two sets of cards. You can see, where is it? The top of the card depicts a full moon, the light of the night sky, lighting up the night sky as it shines down onto a mirror located at the bottom, showing a distorted image of the moon in the night sky. And he does mutter the words, "the moon." Drawing the next card, you see upon the card, the top of the card shows a orb, or sorry, not orb, a sort of darkness spreading across this top of the card, the darkness almost shifting as the bottom of the card depicts a orb of white light. It seems to be in a constant battle between darkness and light on this card. The card itself shifting back and forth, and it almost looks like the darkness on this card almost seems to be having the upper hand, pushing down on the light, but the light keeps struggling against it and seems to keep it back and at bay. And you hear him just mutter the word dark. And he draws one more card, and for the third time, the grave card is laid down. The same card has appeared 3 times. And
We're all gonna die.
he pauses and actually completely comes out of this prophetic state. Both eyes, the glaze going away from both of them as he kind of looks, he almost grows pale. His amethyst scales turning a very pale, like purple color. And you see him clench his jaw for a moment. And he just says, "This shouldn't happen."
What you're trying to say is we're screwed.
He says,
Not a happy prognosis.
"The deck does, well, my deck does not have 3 of the same card." And you see him counting through the cards. And he pauses again and just says, "I have a full deck in my hand." And he pauses and kind of leans back a little bit. Real quick. Oh, wait, Blackstone's not there. He doesn't need to do anything with this. I need Ghost, or Soap, I mean. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Blackstone, actually, roll me it as well, but roll with advantage. You can't hear what's going on, but
Is it magical?
this will
But you're a
affect you.
cool dude.
Is
No.
it magical in nature?
No.
Well, 13.
Okay.
It was wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom.
Yeah.
28.
Okay.
Nice.
Blackstone, you begin to hear whispering in your ears. And you kind of find yourself glancing over at the table. You don't hear what's going on, but you do hear whispers in your head. Your vision slightly staticking, ever so slightly. An odd sensation you've never felt before. The rest of you at the table, this last card that was placed down, you all hear whispering from the card. A very
Do I
quiet,
recognize the
incoherent
whispers?
whisper. Soap, because you failed
God
the saving
fucking
throw.
damn it.
Your
He's
vision
like,
begins
failed
to
the saving throw. God damn it.
Your vision goes blurry and staticky. You enter almost a state of distress. You find yourself frozen in fear. You've gone rigid. You hear these voices in your head getting louder and louder to the point of coherence. You can understand what they're saying. You hear them saying the things you've heard before of listen to the sound of my voice. Imagine yourself in an open field. Do you hear your heartbeat? Is it steady? But there's new lines that haven't ever been said before in your head. You're also hearing those deaths that linger in your mind. Do you feel responsible? Have you done good or made things worse? And the last one you hear running through your head is, who must die before you see how many are necessary? And these voices are just going in like round and round in your head, overlapping each other, and you hear these voices over and over again, to the point that you eventually go head down on the table, holding on to the sides of your head, unable to move.
Would I be able to repeat what the voices are saying?
Yeah,
Out
I'd say
loud?
you do. It would be a like a madman's ramble of you saying them faster and faster and faster as they keep going through your head.
Raph
Yeah,
would put
that's
an
fine.
arm around his shoulder and kind of like try to shake him out of his stupor.
I ain't working, Chief. I'm locked in.
So
This curse
continue
got
to
me by the
do it.
balls.
Yeah, Cal kind of waves for you to kind of not touch him and just says,
Oh, okay. She'll let him go.
whatever this is, it should pass. But he kind of looks back down at the cards. And you can see his left eye is twitching slightly. And Cal, as he's looking at the cards, just says, I fear there's something that is coming your way whenever the eclipse occurs. I have a feeling, and I could be wrong, but you all may be out in the field when the lunar eclipse starts. And somewhere along the lines, there will be loss of life.
Just let me know when I regain consciousness.
It's about a minute, and the voices start quieting as he begins to collect up his cards again. But you see, the rest of you see as he like goes to grab at these cards, and he starts moving them. They then just start like they seem to almost like fade out of existence. They all disappear as he's trying to grab them, and he just kind of looks at them. And he's just kind of speechless. He's kind of stunned for a moment.
Oh, I thought you were doing that.
He shakes his head, kind of shaking off what happened, and goes, I've never performed this type of reading. I was warned against it because of the devastating effects it can have on certain individuals. And after 15 years of reading fortunes and prophesying, I now understand why.
He's reached nirvana.
Do you
I
have
would
any
not-
idea of what kind of enemies move against us in the shadows? The magnitude of the threat that we're facing.
It's death itself.
I'll take a wild guess.
Death, you mean like Death Nemo, the god, or like a different manifestation of death? What are we talking about here?
Or some guy who
Lord.
calls himself Death.
This is an old enemy. It's been around for a while. It's from the old continent.
He looks towards you,
Aren't
Soap.
I right?
He looks towards you, Soap, as you say this, and just says, I don't think this reading is for that.
You know what?
I don't think this last reading, the one for future, is for him. I think it's for something else.
Yeah, I
kinda
can tell you what it is. We're all gonna get fucked up on the field.
He kind of looks towards you, and there's an odd moment where like you both are making eye contact, and he kind of squints his eyes a little bit, and then he leans across the table, and as he does, he kind of like his face is probably like 2 or 3 inches from yours as he just keeps eye contact.
What, can you see Dalgamine?
He shakes his head and says, there's a war inside your head. You're
Mm-hmm.
dealing with a lot more than you were a few months back, or a few zeniths back.
I have a new curse that's haunting me, telling me to go to the fields and blaming me for everyone who's dying. I've contracted lycanthropy, and I'm only keeping it out of spite and the hope that I can maybe use it. And
right.
now I have a very powerful greater demon shoved inside my body that's been restrained. So I am now a vessel of 4 curses. I shouldn't be alive.
I suppose if you have enough curses, eventually they'll beat each other up trying to claim your soul, and you'll be fine.
I just put a grenade in my mouth and pulled the pin.
You see him slowly tilt his head, and the movement's weird. He ever so slowly tilts his head as he makes eye contact with you. And then in a very swift motion, he grabs you by the ear, drags you to the table in such a quick motion. None of you are ready for it. It's almost lightning fast. He slams you into the table, and then you watch as he takes a hand, slams his palm into your face, and casts Greater Restoration.
I'm just imagining like the kind of Copeland televangelism, like "Be gone."
Essentially,
Be
you
gone.
you're
Fuck.
you're gonna take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. It's not a lot. He's not very
Oh,
strong.
shiver me timbers.
But you hear as he does this and he mutters the spell, a screeching in your head for a brief moment, and then a writhing in your ear. And then something falls out.
Oh,
And
great. What is it?
as he lets go of your head and you are able to pull back, you find a very small, probably inch long, worm like parasite sitting on the table.
What are you, a
That
mind
is
flayer?
not quite similar, but not quite.
What is that?
He kind of scratches his own head and just says, I don't know.
I'm gonna retrieve a jar from my persons.
He'll
I'm
pull one out
putting-
because he has stuff like that.
Oh,
And
okay,
he is
cool. We pull. Oh my god, twins.
yeah.
Um,
He kind of like takes like a small like metal dowel rod and kind of like pokes at it for a second and then is gonna kind of like try to scoot it into a vial. It does not
I'm
move.
just gonna do like the gimme hand.
He says, do you have someone that could look at this? Is that why you're
Yes.
wanting it? All right. Yeah, but he pauses for a moment. You watch him kind of like move a hand over the vial for a moment. And then he just kind of hands it over to you.
Are there more of them?
He shakes his head and says, I've heard rumors of something like this, and the only thing I've known so far is greater restoration tends to get rid of it.
What the hell is this thing?
And
When did I get this?
I could not tell you. I have no clue myself. I just know that you mentioned voices in your head talking about a field, and your little fit gave me the idea that you probably had something.
Okay, we're down to 3 curses. This is manageable again.
Which curse was that?
This one told me to go. Actually, don't worry about what it told me to do.
I don't
It's
think
dead now.
Dalgarmain will be an issue to you. He's quite pleasant to speak with once you get to know him. I've had
He's
my
not
share of time.
speaking.
don't think-
He is dormant.
I mean, if he was to become active again, I don't think he would cause you an issue.
Yeah, I think he's gonna give me an earful for letting his original vessel die, and a good scolding. But
Something tells me that he knew this was going to happen.
then I'm gonna give him a scolding.
He kind of shrugs. He says, regardless of what happens, we'll keep up with you guys as much as we can until this whole thing blows over. If anything, I may have a place we may try to run to if he does get closer. And you see him kind of pull out it looks like a tuning fork. He says, I have a means of getting off this plane if we need to.
Planar shift. By the way, you wouldn't know if actually never mind.
You kind of.
I was just gonna ask about the astral plane, but you already got your hands full.
We do.
You could go there. I mean, does this Reaper have access to the astral plane?
Most
Well,
probably.
I have friends that live in the Fae, so we have a place to go if we need to.
Yeah,
And considering the tree was destroyed, this was our last option.
Well, technically the tree's not destroyed. It's just been relocated.
Well, it's out of our reach. So,
I'm surprised the god of the Fae hasn't been more angered by this, but he's a weird one.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think he enjoys it. He has been one for chaos, considering he's caused us a bit of issue ourselves, especially Archimedes over there. And he gestures over to the satyr on the opposite side of the room from you guys.
Well, cheers. Here's to being on death's door. And appreciate you getting that worm out of my head.
He gives a nod and pulls out a his own thing of like a wineskin of sorts. Just quickly downs most of the contents.
Yeah, I was about to do. Have you ever seen where they spin the bottle so it makes a vortex and then suck down?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm doing that. I'm rolling a con saving throw. Got a 13. Is that enough to handle that much liquor?
You're a bit tipsy. You're fairly you're borderline drunk. You also notice after this whole thing has kind of happened, there are more tankards in front of Quill. And he's still drinking.
I'm grabbing one of them.
So your friends know nothing of the threat against them?
Oh no, they all know. Jabbers was actually the one to find out first. He is the one that... It's odd. He used to not be prophetic, but he seems to have gained some semblance of it, where he seems to, those he had been close to, or at least knew fairly well, he gets an idea of the moment they pass. And he also had, not too long ago, received words from a good friend of ours who's currently fighting in Gorgana that he was recently attacked as well. But lucky for him, he is a strong fighter who does not fear death anymore after, well, what Jabbers explains, two very not close experience, but personal experiences with him. But now that I've given you the information I needed to give you, I think I will retire for the night, and the rest of us will probably do the same.
I agree.
He gets up
Out
from
of
his
character, I'm faded.
Yeah, he gets up from his chair and kind of goes around, starts muttering to the others, and you watch as each of them, one by one, begin making their way up the staircase over here, heading out, and that is where we'll end tonight's session. We got our RP, we got our story plot stuff down. I got stuff out of the way.
Bullshit.
So before we
I'm
start
down
talking
to-
more,
Oh yeah.
hope you guys
Do we-
enjoyed. If you did and you want to catch us in future sessions, follow us on Twitch or join the Discord for notifications when we go live. And if you want to catch up on previous episodes, go check out the YouTube. We have everything there. All the different campaigns we've done from beginning to end, or wherever they left off. So you guys can listen to everything we've done. And as always, hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye.